I already know what it is. I'm gonna be clear.
What was it talking about?
So, okay,
Just watch her doing shit. Fucking badass. It's a fucking. Shut up! Oh my god! Wait, shut up!
Know some man rules, for God's sake. I'm talking to the lady.
I don't care. Shut up!
You had weapons?
Badass. So fucking cool.
Please shut up. Men's voices, rock hard abs, and a big cock. Giant cock. Don't ruin my fantasy. I know everything.
Shut up!
I'd marry her on a goddamn garbage heap.
Oh, God. Fuck! Wait, oh my god, wait, hold on. She's not Jew. She's not Jew.
I have porn.
Oh.
I've been through fucking hell. I know. Pervaded your piracy. Shut up!
I don't care.
I just want to see the kind of jeans you're wearing. People, what is this thing called sex? And I gotta try it. Sure, you were molested. You're probably. Gosh, man.
Her doing shit.
I feel like you're a little creeped out by me.
Shut up!
They're gingers. They're weak.
They're fucking thing. I can't get to the gun. I just want to
Suck a dick. You're Whoopi Goldberg. Because I haven't had sex in years. Watch her nude, her Jew.
Wow.
I'm sick of all these witches and warlocks. They're full of shit. Pumpkin possums, I'm sick of it.
You keep interrupting me.
And all of it's lies. Because you're lying. That's why. Oh, there's energy and oh, now we're done with Trump. You said he was the Messiah. You said he was invincible. I will not suffer your Q people after this. I knew what you were day one. I know what you are now. Witches and warlocks are full of shit. Pumpkin possums, I'm sick of it.
You keep interrupting me.
And all of it's lies. Because you're lying. That's why every goddamn thing out of your people's mouths doesn't come true. You said it was all over. You told us the stuff. You. Oh, God. Witches and warlocks are full of shit. Pumpkin possums, I'm sick of it.
You keep interrupting me.
And all of it's lies. Because you're lying. That's why witches and warlocks are full of shit. Pumpkin possums, I'm sick of it.
You keep interrupting me.
And all of it's lies. Because you're lying. That's why. Because every god thing.
Now you're working with Ethan Van Sciver on this. Are you guys very collaborative about it?
Yeah, we're really collaborative, and we get kind of manic. And whenever I get together with Ethan puts in a whole other layer of art on top of the actual art on the page
Right.
that the reader will never ever see, but that are there. But he will add a certain. He's a genius on a very bizarre level. He's a genius on a very bizarre level. Very bizarre level. He's a genius on a very bizarre level. Very bizarre level.
Hello everyone, welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secret. You're listening to Ethan Van Sciver, 27-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man. Great big Star Wars fan, trusted member of the media. And I am a human sunbeam. The world revolves around the sun, and I am a glorious ray of light.
He's a genius on a very bizarre level. Very bizarre level.
Can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut you down, sooner or later gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut 'em down. Tell him that God's gonna cut 'em down. my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me in a voice so sweet, I thought I heard the shuffle of angels' feet. He called my name and my heart stood still when he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Throw you a rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. But as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down.
Any menstruating person in this country cannot make decisions over their own body.
Even limit their ability to get gender affirmation treatment in their state. Come on.
So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
And we will make America great again. God bless you. I love you.
We need Donald Trump.
Like a man, would you be as hard to say you are? I'm gonna go. Run and go get your bodyguard. What you gonna do when she gets the band? Stand and fight like a man. So it's as hard as you say you are.
That's backwards. Them niggas just gon' keep coming back, and that's when extortion happens. People struggle to get free. I know how this shit be. You give anything to live legitimately. You will find if you do get in this industry, it's best to do business with me than against me.
Ooh, hello everybody, welcome to Comic Artist Pro Secrets. This is the Comicsgate Kings show, and I'm your host, Ethan Van Sciver. A little wired, a little hectic today. Great to be with you, and let me tell you something. We got a lot of friends here to join me. Why chit chat? Let's bring them on.
It's time again for fun and excitement with your favorite artists. Let us leave the confusion and all disillusion behind us. Just like birds of a feather, a rainbow together we'll fly.
I am never first. Wow.
Hi, how you doing, Billy?
I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good.
Very
Having
good.
A great day. Can't wait for tomorrow, the birthday of our nation. So I'm very excited about it.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Happy 4th of July.
4th of July.
Here's this guy.
You let your tiger out. So, the territory. Many guess it. You let your tiger out.
What's going on?
What's up, Shane Dog?
There's an echo. Is it me or is it? Hello?
Hello?
Me. What's going on here?
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? All right, hold on. Let me bring everybody else in here. I'll figure it out.
These four people. Look at these four people.
So sexy, it hurts.
To the depths of space. And now,
object to the test!
Happy 4th of July Eve, if you will.
Same to you.
Roger, Eagle. Go for landing. Over. Roger, understand. Go for landing. Eagle looking great. Houston, the Eagle has landed.
What up?
You know, I miss
He's
you
not
guys.
here.
I know I saw you
whoops.
last weekend, but
I was like, wait a second.
England's ass again.
What is going on? Is this me that's causing this echo?
I think so.
It's not me.
No, it isn't me because I muted myself.
Check 1 2 check.
Is it Billy Tucci? It's Billy Tucci. Billy, you
Wow,
got to put
Billy,
in
come
a set
Hang
of
on a
headphones or
second.
something.
Hang on.
Billy.
I was like, what's going
You're
on? I'm
finally the
rambling.
first one in, and this is what happens.
I'm just happy it's not me. I was like, what is going on with my computer? Hey, to the chat, let's take a look at you guys. Ethan is a mess, says Norin Rad 2 Turbo. I got to agree with you. Today's been a very busy day. I banged out a cover.
Oh, I thought you banged something else. Never mind.
Yeah,
No, dude, I have no time to bang anything else.
Dude, he's done having kids, Shane. Come on.
Oh my goodness, what a nightmare. Getting stuff done, and then I just sent a cover over to. First of all, Kyle Ritter is like trying. Billy, you're still echoing. I don't know why. Hold on a second.
Hang on.
Yeah. I sent Kyle Ritter is desperately trying to get enough pages to me colored. So that I can go ahead and make a newer, longer, more extended, better trailer. And in the meantime, I just finished the 24-hour variant cover, which is a tribute to our friend Jonathan Malin. Billy, still, what is it? What's going on? Is it? Do you have another window open?
Nah, I didn't. I'll come back.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Billy. A tribute to our friend Jonathan Malin. Now, Shane Davis, you weren't here at the time. Graham Nolan, you also were not here. Andy Smith, you were not here. But R.T. Bear was here at the time. And, of course, Jonathan Malin was here at a time when Jawbreakers launched. And it was a tremendously important thing for everybody who was involved in the early days of Comicsgate to see that it could be done. And your boy, Zach Richard C. Meyer, Esquire, Richard C. Meyer Jr., Esquire. Shane, are you talking?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just doing hand gestures. Your boy Zach.
Your boy.
He had this was just so wonderful for independence because, it was pretty clear that we weren't going to be allowed to go work for Marvel. I definitely was not going to be allowed to work for DC again, and we really needed to be able to continue making comics. I remember the day that I lost my job at DC, my little brother Noah he called me up and he said, get another comic out right away. And I said, is it like that? He's like, it's like that. You need to get a comic out right away. And it's still echoing. Billy, do you have headphones?
I don't. Am I still echoing though?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm going to switch over to my other computer.
That's so strange.
It's weird. It's
weird because when Billy talks, he's not echoing, but when Billy's on, Ethan echoes.
And you are too, Graham.
You're echoing also, Graham.
I'm echoing now?
Yeah.
God is echoing right now. Everybody is echoing.
It's me, then.
Yeah, it is. It's
not
Billy.
me.
It's William Tucci.
Yep. It's Billy.
Billy T.
Sure it's not Andy?
No, I wish it was Andy, but it's
Shane.
It's always Andy.
I'll go to my other thing. All right.
We'll just kick Andy off. See you later, Andy.
Hey.
It's
not even my fault.
Andy. Yeah, you're safe. But anyway, the whole thing was we got to keep making comics no matter what. And John Malin, God bless him. He worked out a deal to work with Richard C. Meyer on Jawbreakers Lost Souls. And it turned out to be pretty tremendous. Zach revealed the first page. I think it was like a splash page. And it was so good. It was just so good. Hold on a second here. So I attributed that. Once I saw that page, and I think once people saw what it looked like, I think everybody kind of got excited about the possibilities and potential of what we could do. We could make comics. We could be independent. We didn't need to be part of the machine, and it didn't matter if they rejected us or not. So the piece that I've done, I've tributed John Malin's Jawbreakers Lost Souls piece, Shane.
Oh my God, let's see it.
All right, I'm going to show it to you in black and white. I've just completed it. This is the premiere. It'll be available tomorrow for 24 hours. Here it is. Cyberfrog in the role of, what's his name? Silkworm. Hold on a second.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you. And then we've got Dystopia. We've got Rumblebee. And Shockroach. And Spite and Device here. In the... every time I pull it back all the way, like it gets a little blurry, but here it is. Here's the black and white piece. So I
Did
said,
you do that from start to finish today?
no, I started it last night. I stayed up and got it done. I can still do it. Listen, I can still do it, DC Comics. Nothing's changed. I can still bang out a cover, if I need to. But this is the 24-hour variant, and it's Independence Day. I just felt like it was super appropriate. That piece of artwork means a lot to me, and I think it means a lot to all comic skaters. And it was really fun to tribute it. And I didn't write after John Malin here yet, but I will. I'm gonna write after.
Don't do. He's got a big enough ego. We have to deal with it. You don't need to do that.
That is gorgeous, bro.
That is awesome.
That is really something else.
And that's going to be colored by tomorrow?
I hope. I send it over to. First of all, Kyle's like, I want to do it, and I'm like, Kyle, you're not going to get it done for tomorrow. Like, you've got to get that other page done for my trailer, and so he'll get to color the final version. But I sent it over to Jason St. Wright because Jason St. John Wright, because he can get things done really quick and they're really good. And I'll decide if I want to have Kyle go back and redo it later. But I just need a color version to display. And if not, I'll show the black and white and say it will be in color by Kyle Ritter. But it's just the way it is.
Are you going to do a black and white book too, like a black and white book?
No, no. I'm going to do this campaign like as simply as possible with as few moving pieces as I can. I was talking to Andrea about this, and I was like, we could do toys if we want to, but toys are what kind of held up Cyberfrog 2. Too many moving pieces and parts held that book up.
Hang on, you're talking about the PVCs, not the action
figures. The PVCs, that's correct.
Yeah.
We tried to do everything in one campaign. And it was great. It was glorious. But again, I wanted the story is on track now. I've got people who have read Cyberfrog 2, many who haven't. Guys, you will receive Cyberfrog 2 by the end of the month. Okay, we're getting Cyberfrog 2 out to you. But the people who have read it are like, "Where's part 3?" And I got it. I feel that already. Okay, I feel people saying, "Where's the next part?" We got to get it done and we got to get it out, and we can't goof off too much. If I want to do the PVC Heather, I will do the PVC Heather as a separate campaign that's just for the PVC Heather. And then anything else that I want to do, I'll do it separately as well. And it's not going to be as glorious. I mean, we hit $1 million last time because of the PVCs. I'm not expecting that. Okay, I'm not looking for that this time. I just want to make the books. I just want to get the books out to people. And I think everybody else feels the same way. So, yeah, aren't you doing a Heather's PVC? We will do it, but not attached to this campaign because I need to get. There are people going, Cyberfrog 3, huh? I guess you'll see that in 2030, right? Fuck you. All of the people saying that. I will show you. I can do it. Okay, I can get these books out quick. I'm going to get Cyberfrog 3 out quick. My dad just gave me a lecture, said 48 pages. You promised 48. You do not do 73 pages. You give them 48 pages. Stop being a dummy. And so, correct. That is what we're going to do.
Listen to the old man.
That's right.
Yeah, I got to do it. Patrick T says, why are Mormons allowed to distribute justice? Yet perfectly okay and above actual sins. Is this a joke? I don't know. Why? Like, Michael Bancroft says, flights are booked, hotels booked. Look out, Comicsgate. I'll see you at Tampa Bay Comic-Con. Who here is going to Tampa Bay Comic-Con? Graham is.
I am. Nine Lives Comics is setting up. We got a booth and everything, an exhibitor booth.
Nice. Cecil told me that he's booked a restaurant for like 20. Steakhouse, I think.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to have a good time, man.
You going down, Billy?
Hard Rock Cafe Casino.
He said he was buying.
What's at the Hard Rock? Nice.
Yeah.
He said he's buying, so I'm going to invite some orphans and inner city youth. I figured,
nice.
Redistribute the wealth.
Cars in Depth says, your biggest supporters, buyers of the boxes, are getting their stuff last. Have you considered some kind of special gift for them? Yes, I have. Would you like to wait a little longer while I produce it? I got to get these boxes out to you guys. I really do. I don't have any more time. I would love to give you guys an extra book or something special, but I just got to get these boxes out to you. And I'll remember you next time. But this is no more playing around. Paladin Dragoon Rider says, "Happy Bully a Limey Day." By the way, Jimmy Reyes, I can't play your intro anymore. When I do, because now that song, I need to have that song redone because it's such a good intro. But when I play it, the video gets blocked. So.
Oh man, yeah, we don't want that.
No, we don't want.
Way to go, Jimmy.
I think Jimmy tattletaled. I think that's what it was. I think Jimmy didn't like the intro, and then he went and alerted.
That seems like something Jimmy would do.
I'm the guy flagging it every time. Just flag this video.
I've seen horrors that you've seen.
Please, let's not talk about that again. I can't take it.
It's impossible through words to describe what is necessary to those who do not know what horror means. And you must make a friend of horror.
No.
Horror and moral terror are your friends. If they are not, then they are truly enemies.
Okay. I take responsibility where I feel like, I have harmed anyone, but I haven't harmed anyone at all.
I saw you getting abused in the chat, and I said, someone has to come and defend Ethan. So here I am.
The savior.
Leave him alone. You get great art, extra pages in your books. Come on, guys.
I'm so tired. Thank you. I appreciate
Moral terror incarnate, as said is speak.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we got that was Cyberfrog 2 was something else. I will tell you, now that people are reading it, it's getting great reviews. It's a wonderful thing to do a book that isn't shit. I'm so proud.
Finally, we've waited your whole career and you've finally done it. Thank you.
Thank you, God. I'm gonna turn 50 and I'll start doing books that are mediocre. Yes, wonderful. No. Finally, as long as they're not shit. No, they're getting great. The book's getting great reviews, and I'm very grateful for everybody that's reading it. And yeah, like I said, the thing about this is it's story. I'm pushing comic skaters to read the comics, comment on the comics, because I see a lot of. I don't want to yell at the fans. The last thing I want to do is yell at the fans and the customers. It's not my place to do so. But hold on a second.
But now you're going to yell at the fans. I see what you're doing. Yeah,
he's going to talk sternly.
I don't want to have to do it, but I'm going to do it. I see a lot of unboxing videos, and I appreciate the unboxing videos. I see a lot of commentary about the physical quality of the books themselves, and I appreciate that. That's important that the books be of a certain physical quality because you're paying for the printing.
Yeah,
but the main thing that you're paying for is what, Shane? What are they?
Comics, panels, imagination, blank paper, entertainment. Yeah, and here I want to stress this a little bit too because we're not going to get mainstream press. Guys, verdict's in. We're not. You're not going to go to Bleeding Cool or The Beat and read a review of Cyberfrog and Glorious Rags, Godlike, or even Throblike, my next big hit. But
saying, Shane, that we're not going to get 15 readers?
We're not going to get Shield Media Press, but you guys can get out there and you can guys put out the word, say what you think about the story, where do you think the story is going to go, things like that, give feedback, get word on the street.
Oh, look, is that a threat?
Yes.
That's a threat.
Do it, Anna.
What's a threat?
Anna says, just wait till I review it.
Shit.
Yeah.
It's drunk stream. You got to get it liquored up and let it just roll with it.
But Shane is right. Listen, the only way, Comicsgate has received a ton of criticism. The indie comic scene has received a ton of criticism from people who say that it appears as though the people who are backing the comics are just doing them to own those pesky SJWs. And we are doing that. Fuck you, SJWs. But mostly what we want to do, we're not just giving you empty pages of story here. Me, Shane, Graham, Aaron, Billy, Andy, to a lesser extent, Jimmy Reyes, we're all working really hard on our stories. I'm just kidding. We're all working really hard on stories that we want you to read and we want you to have opinions. And if you don't like them, you should say so. If you don't like the art,
either one.
But if you like the stories, you should say so. And if you like one thing better than another thing that we do, really, we need to paper. If we're going to be using Twitter and we're going to be using YouTube, and we are, that's how we grow. We need to make our voices heard about the things that we like, not just the things that we don't like. And the things that we like are the things that we're making. And that's what's important. So we need everybody out there to read the comics. Just lay down, grab a nice whiskey or scotch. What would you drink, Billy? You're reading
Scotch.
Nice scotch.
100% scotch.
Reading Canoe 2, and you got
Yes.
a nice.
Absolutely.
Keeping you warm
by the fire.
Yeah.
Right.
Which one? Which fireplace? I have two, so I'll have to choose. Maybe part one by one fireplace and part two by the other. Either the parlor or the foyer.
Billy told me his house is so big when you walk in the front door, like at a mall, it has a directory and it says "You are here," and then it tells you how to get to the other rooms in the house.
Oh, stop. How dare you? How dare you?
Yeah,
somebody actually, a friend of mine said that you can tell like how wealthy somebody is by the number of sinks they have in their house. Sinks, not just a kitchen sink, bathroom sinks. Okay, so you need to have sinks in like a bathroom sink. So if you count the number of sinks, you should have more than 3 as an adult. That's what they say. Now I don't subscribe to this. But my friend is a 5 sinker. Okay, he's got 5 sinks.
Wow, that's a good friend.
I have 5.
Aaron's a 5 sink.
Aaron, those are the ones you haven't unboxed yet from Home Depot for the home
I
renovation.
know. I wish I had 6. I want to sink in here because that way I can clean my brushes out without having to go into the bathroom.
I know. Is it Andy? Don't you have a sink in your above your garage office? Was it you?
I wish. No, there's no plumbing.
He's got a bitchin' closet though.
I do. It's an infinity closet, Billy.
With an
I have a theory.
wardrobe.
It's not the sinks. It's the garages. Like each garage is worth, I figure, about $150,000. So if you've got a 3-car garage, you're at a $450,000 house or more.
So
it's
a lot
really,
more around
it's
here.
really, just depending on the area. But the
I got a
more
3-car
garages-
garage, but I got no car that'll fit in there. So it's all full of toys and stuff.
Yeah.
Patrick T says Mormons have a penchant for control. Patrick, what is it with you and Mormons? I appreciate the $20 though. Ronan's review says Motor City Comic Con. Are we considering that? We were talking about.
Well, I'm going next year. I'm going to Motor City in when May.
Is Detroit going to be there then?
I think it's going to be nuked by then. I don't think there's going to be anything going on there.
I'm more worried about France right now.
I was
Are
gonna
you
say,
Oh,
yeah, really.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I've been to Paris twice, so I don't need to go back anymore.
So you're good if they burn it all down, Aaron? Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
I've seen everything twice. So I even saw Notre Dame before it got burned to the ground. So,
wow.
Well, I mean, you were there because you lit the match.
No, not me.
Is that
I
true,
have
Aaron?
I have a respect for antiquity. So I would never.
Well, I appreciate that personally. I wouldn't want you to burn down France.
No,
we've got people, we've got invaders doing that right now.
Yes, it appears so.
I saw a nice video of an old French woman on her knees begging the police.
Pardon me, she was what?
She was begging the police.
Oh,
Please,
wow.
we're not racist here. Let's not arrest the people that are setting Paris on fire. Please, it'll look like we're racist. I swear to God, you were saying.
Yeah,
that.
I saw that.
was insane.
I saw it.
Infuriating, absolutely infuriating.
I got a interesting story. So when I was in Paris the last time I was there, I brought a knife with me. I brought a pocket knife. So because I just had packed it in the thing and I walked around with a knife, And the one guy, he's a fan, great guy, but he's a very leftist Frenchman, and he's beside himself because I opened a box and I pulled out my pocket knife. Like, you have a knife? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, why did you bring a knife to France? I said, because your country won't allow me to bring one of my guns. So, so he goes, what is it with all you Americans and your guns anyway, right? So I said, okay, I'll ask you a question. I said, in France, you are not allowed to own a firearm, correct? And he's like, yes. I said, well, then if firearms are banned in France, answer me one question. And he's like, what? And I'm like, why are all your police officers armed with firearms? And he goes, Oh, please, Billy. You know that criminals and terrorists will always find ways to get guns.
Exactly.
Like, you just made Debbie's like, you just made his point. So,
Right.
but now you see those riots. A lot of those dudes run around with automatic rifles and stuff like that. You see them shooting them in the air and everything like that. And
Yeah.
somebody they said had an RPG.
Where did they
isn't that
get that stuff?
Yeah, where do you
can't
get
even
it's
buy
illegal.
a pistol there? Where did
I
they
know.
get this stuff?
From America.
No, it ain't coming.
No,
from
I don't think
America.
so, man.
No.
Tom Tuttle says, "Happy Independence Day. Let the red, white, and blue flag of freedom." He's got red.
Heck yes. Heck yes.
From corporate control, fly across the extermination. Oh, red extermination. I see. Yes, red extermination
Hail,
is
Tom
the
Tuttle.
name. Hail
Tom Tuttle. We missed Tom Tuttle, man, last weekend in what was it, the weekend before?
Yeah.
No, it was last weekend, right?
No, it was last weekend.
Yeah, that was didn't seem like that long ago. Liza Gear says I can't read. Oh no. Well, figure out how to read. Yeah, we had a great time at that convention. Meeting you guys, meeting each other and hanging out, but also just meeting the fans and all the people who came out to see us. But yes, that is the whole thing. We would like you, if you cannot read right now, quickly learn how to read and read these comics.
Yeah, I mean, we drew pictures to help with that. I mean,
Yeah,
that,
right.
like the pictures do help.
That's what drew me
That's
to
true.
comics.
If you're a good
Yeah.
storyteller, you should be able to get the gist of the story without the dialogue. So,
Yeah.
just saying.
Mm.
That's what Shane told me. So,
Well, it depends on the storytelling, actually. I mean, some of us can tell a story without words.
yes.
Some of us are that gifted.
Well, there you go, Ethan. That's what your black and white red extermination book is. Has no word balloons either. It's art.
Yeah, I think I got the blood
People
honey
love
version of that.
I've always wanted to do a silent comic. There was a manga artist, I can't remember his name, but he did a dinosaur character called Gon, Gon.
Yes.
A completely silent. The animals. It was no humans. It was all animals. A really great storyteller.
That's cool.
Yeah, all the
John Byrne did an issue of Batman, didn't he?
He did a silent. No, John Byrne also did like a silent issue of Hulk in the desert that was nothing but splash pages. Was it silent or was it nothing but splash pages?
It was splash pages. I don't think it was silent though.
Yeah, it was just splash pages, a whole issue.
Aaron
Larry
Wiesenfeld.
Hammett did that G.I. Joe issue too.
Yeah, at Wildstorm, Aaron Wiesenfeld did a really short story with Deathblow, and it was like no words, and it's so incredible. It's a really great little short story.
What was that G.I. Joe comic that doesn't have any words in it?
That's the one
Issue
that I said Larry
21.
Hammett wrote it.
Larry Hama.
And with with Michael Golden drew it.
No. Larry drew it.
Oh, Larry did? Damn it. I was going to say, who knows about comics now?
Yeah, not you. Not
Well,
you,
then,
Billy.
then when Image was doing G.I. Joe, when they got to issue 21, Mike Zeck and John Beatty drew that one, and it was a silent issue as well, starring Snake Eyes. So kind of.
If I do a silent comic, I
tribute.
can save a lot of money on lettering.
Yes, let's all do silent comics and screw over Eric Weathers.
Yeah.
And black and white. We don't have to pay for coloring either. Man, I'm saving money left and right. I love this show.
Just have to think about
Great
that.
ideas.
I
Then
spent
you don't
a
have to
lot of
draw
money
either.
on color. If we went back to black and white, we would probably save a lot of money.
Yeah, you would. And time. Just imagine how much quicker you can get the books out. Too.
I don't know
I
if-
could finally quit my subscription to Hooked on Phonics.
Oh my god.
What were you
Hookers
gonna
on
say, Shane
Phonics,
Davis?
Jimmy?
No, I don't know if like it's cheaper to print black and white today. I think like because I was inquiring about it. I think like they print like in color still. Like even if it is black and white, it's still like color printing. I don't think they, unless
No,
I might be wrong.
Yeah, it depends on the type of file you give them. If you have like bitmapped black and white, and you have no gray tones, that's just black ink. But like with the Shanu, which was black and white with gray tones, the gray tones still have color in it, and so I still paid for full color on that.
Well, because you had red in there for the blood too.
Yeah, and I had red in there too. But technically, that's only a 2-color. If it was a bitmapped
Line art
file,
and
that would only be two colors of ink.
yeah.
Right.
Well, Cyberfrog 3 Red Extermination has to be in color because, I mean, there's a color in the name. Yeah, it's like, so it's going to be in color. And I'm hoping that you guys will sign up for it. Those of you in the chat, we've got one more day. I only left this sign up for like 4 days because I'm that arrogant at this point.
Damn.
Probably get enough people in 4 days than I could if I left it up for 60 days. And indeed, that's what happened. I mean, a lot of people just signed up for it. But I really appreciate everybody that did. I've got a magnet for you this time. And what's going to happen is you're going to be a part of the mailing list. I might have a secret perk in there. I'm thinking about doing that because I got this beautiful Dale Keown piece here. This is the cover to Dark Harvest now. This Cyberfrog holding the little tiny wasp. Wow. This is going to be the cover to Dark Harvest, and I've got it in black and white too. So I'm thinking about just putting up like a black and white secret perk of Dark Harvest, black and white variant cover, and that way, only people who signed up for the mailing list will have the link to get it. I think it would be pretty cool.
Now, I have a question about this cover. Is the Vespis really small, or did Cyberfrog grow really big?
That's a not a Vespis. That's actually just a regular wasp here, and Cyberfrog's looking at it like, "Hey, you son of a bitch! I don't like you either."
Is that what they're going to be?
Wasps
that
are
would
nasty.
be that would be funny though if you had a Cyberfrog story where he becomes like Ant-Man size or Giant Man size or a giant, and then all of a sudden it's like, who's pushing who around now? And then the Vespis are just normal size and he's swatting them.
Well, Shane, you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
But we're thinking about putting this is going to be in black and white. We'll do a black and white edition of this for people who sign up for Cyberfrog 3 Red Extermination. Just join the mailing list if you haven't yet. The link is in the description. And by the way, we're not shadow banned yet.
Don't even put that out there.
I'm going to put it out there in the universe. If you're going to shadow ban us, do it. Like, why is the campaign for sign up not shadow banned? It makes me feel like everything's going to be okay. But
well, Ethan, every now and then, even sun shines on the dog's ass.
Makes me think they were just targeting you, Shane. Maybe
no, they absolutely are. Xen's shadow banned already.
Are you serious?
Yeah, my sign up doesn't come up.
What the I was just kidding.
Wow.
So basically they are targeting you. Have they decided that you are the racist bigot that Christopher Moltisanti from The Sopranos has forbidden from watching The Sopranos?
Pretty much, yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna slip it and redo the campaign the day before I launch, and we'll see what happens. But there's 9livescomics.com in the meantime. So,
is anybody else shadow banned right now?
Yeah, Mark Polton's new campaign is
right here.
Oh, you are too.
Well, my Ghost Metacumbic is shadow banned, but the Ghost Joe Frankenstein's did not get shadow banned.
What's going on? I don't think Dark Harvest is shadow banned, but
I wonder if they're that doesn't make sense either. I was going to say I wonder if they're they're recognizing certain titles, but that wouldn't necessarily make sense either. Like every time I do Wraith of God, it gets shadow banned. Every time Shane does Inglorious Rex, it gets shadow banned. But that's not happening with you on Cyberfrog, though.
No, Electric Blue is shadow banned, the action figures, but Dark Harvest is not. So, and I skirted the rules with the 2023 All Caps Comics and Comicsgate Apparel campaign by putting it in clothing, not comics. And it didn't get shadow banned, even though it was Comicsgate. They didn't find it. And I sold some comic books through that campaign. I threw some copies of Wreck Planet on that campaign and sold them quite effectively. Squib says, "Happy 4th. God bless America." Same to you, my friend.
God bless America.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Billy Tucci, do you like The Sopranos?
Yeah, I love The Sopranos.
Well,
why do you ask, Ethan?
Because Sopranos star Michael Imperioli forbids bigots and homophobes from watching his work on Sopranos. Supreme Court decision allows me to discriminate, he says.
Well,
yeah, really the authority to do that.
Which Supreme Court decision allowed him to discriminate?
Yeah, exactly. This is you dealing with morons.
Just show how dumb you are in one
Well,
tweet,
look at him.
and
Look
you
at-
win.
It looks like he should be on a dartboard. Look at that face.
Hey, man, he'll shove your hand in boiling spaghetti sauce if you're not careful.
He kind of looks like the Batman villain Two-Face.
Yeah.
Like
What's going on with that right
not
eye?
symmetrical, you know. Yeah.
He's just got a look on his face that's like, you haven't seen half of how stupid I can be yet. You like, you want to dare me? You want to try me? I could be 5 times as stupid as this. Wait till you see. Where do they get
This
a load
is
of
sad.
me?
I really liked him in The Sopranos. Like, he was like one of my favorite characters aside from Tony. You know, I mean,
yeah.
I liked when he got shot in Goodfellas.
Oh, Spider.
Spider. Yeah. Hey, dance, Spider. Dance, motherfucker.
And he
They
was
did
also
that in Sopranos too. He went into a bakery, Michael Imperioli's character, Christopher Molsani, and shot a dude in the foot for not getting his cake
That's right.
quick enough.
I remember that.
He's like, it happens. Michael Imperioli has a small pichadou, says pichadil, says Darren Wagner.
I believe that.
So what happened was the Supreme Court basically said, quite logically, that like, no, we don't have to make your gay wedding cakes. Like nobody has to do that. Okay, it's like you're allowed to discriminate. You are, of course, you are. Can you imagine? And I talked about this last night. Can you imagine, like, some walking into a Jewish bakery and just insisting that they make you swastika cupcakes or something like that?
Right.
Exactly.
It's the same
Exactly.
thing.
That's
Exactly
what they want.
the same thing.
Well, here's another thing, and they would dare ask, a Muslim baker to make a cake for a gay wedding. And I remember when after the Charlie Hebdo shooting, which was 2 weeks before the big massacre they did, we were in same show in France, and I wanted to find a Je suis Charlie shirt, Je suis, that I am Charlie, Hebdo, for the cartoonists that were murdered by them, and at a Comic-Con, and none of them had the shirts. And the reason why was because they didn't want to offend the Muslims.
They didn't want to offend the Muslims.
See, so they would not sell the shirts. So, like, they're discriminating.
Billy, up until now, like, Nazis could just walk into Jewish bakeries and demand that people make swastika cookies and cupcakes. Like, I mean, you know what? God bless the Supreme Court, because, like, now this woman, like, look at this woman being forced to make swastika cookies against her will. For the Nazis that came into her bakery. This is just not right. It's never been right. This was the wrong thing to do. So Michael Imperioli, of course, like, now that woman is free. She doesn't have to do that anymore. And this guy can never be happy. He's just not going to be happy about it. But I don't know. To me, I went over his head, and I said, sorry, I asked David Chase if we bigots and homophobes could still watch Sopranos, and he said yes, and he called you gay. I don't know, fellas.
Oh, that's good.
These guys.
Oh, that's great.
How many sinks do you have, Aaron?
How many what?
Sinks in your house?
5.
5. You're a 5-sink man. If you have a double sink, that counts as 2 sinks. Like in one bathroom, does that make it any better, or are you already counting that?
No, we have, like, in our master bedroom, we have 2 sinks. Like the his and hers sink. So yeah.
That counts as 2. So,
yeah.
okay.
Rub it in.
Oh, well, then I do have 5.
You're a 5-sink man. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 5, the guest bathroom upstairs. So that's,
what about a sink in like the laundry room? Does that count?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything
6.
except 6.
Oh,
look at the Nolans party.
So it's not bathrooms; it's sinks. Like the toilets you have doesn't.
But not kitchen sink, because kitchen sink everybody. That's
it doesn't count.
Oh,
okay,
I'm back to 5 then.
I'm down to 4.
Yeah, kitchen sink is different. Bathroom sinks. You want to imply, like, something else is happening there. So,
I have 6.
You do?
Yeah, counting. Now, if I have a his and her sink, does that count as 2 sinks?
Yes.
Well, if it's
I
2
have 6.
sinks, if you're sharing one sink, it doesn't count.
No, but I mean, I have like Yanti sync and my sync. They're
Yeah,
in
that's-
something, but yeah,
that's
I have
two.
6 syncs. I have 6 syncs.
Wow. Look at this guy.
You
Look at
are a
this guy.
baller.
Yeah, I am balling. Look at that.
Shane, what are you working on this week? What have you been up to?
Putting together Extend Respawn. Basically every artist is done except for Kelsey. So putting together most of the pages now to be colored and put together, and working my ass off on Inglorious Rex. We got our minis in, we got all our merch in. So I'm getting into the second half of the book. That's great. You know, I'm working on 4 or 5 different things. I'm also doing a story for Inglorious Rex 3, a supplemental story. I'm already getting an artist working on it. So it's like I literally have, it feels like I got like 5 books I'm working on at once. Luckily I'm only drawing one of them, and of course covers, you know, for Extend. I also did that. It's like a tornado of books, man.
Yeah, I like it. I was hoping that, you know, you especially would produce more stuff and get stuff out as quick as you could. I mean, even if you do have to work with other artists to produce more books. Starlight Cat's a big hit. You know, obviously Inglorious Rex, big hit. Accent, we'll see, I guess. When does this launch?
Probably the first August something, like the beginning of August. We're gonna do, because I have Tampa at the end of July, so I don't want to launch during that con, like, because I'm already gonna be occupied with that, and we have some con variant cover campaign we're gonna do also, because we're selling variants at the con. So beginning of August, and this one book is my stuff, and then one book, there's 2 books. So Extend Level Up is completely remastered. I'm redrawing some stuff, new pages being added, new colors, inks, colors, letters, logo, everything being new on it for the most part.
Do people
a lot of
ask
it's
you
drawn.
for advice? Do people contact you and say, hey, listen, I want to make comics. I like what you're doing. Like, can you tell me, give me some advice and suggestions about how I could go about doing it myself?
Sort of, but then I don't know what to tell them. Now, I mean, it's weird. It's a lot of work. It's like people really got to be determined, get this stuff together, and work on it. We've been working on this ever since Starlight Cats, so this isn't something I've just slammed together. You know, we've been working on this for I don't on and off in between 2 or 3 different projects. It's just it's a lot of work. I advise everybody, try to get a jump start on your stuff, get a lot of pages done, and all of that for sure. But Extend Respawn is the book where I have 4 other artists working on it. Right now I've announced Kelsey, I've announced Monica from Monster MD and Terror in the Trenches, and we have 2 more artists yet to be announced on that. It's one unified story. It's going to run through multiple campaigns, and it's going to look great. I can show my inks if you want for the
Well, let me watch
main
this
cover.
video first, Shane.
Yep.
Whoa. How come your videos
Ooh.
are so good?
I love the parallax effects you have on the art.
Yeah. We have another video that's completed, but I want to wait till closer to the launch, and I think I'm going to do some voiceover with Dog, one of our main characters. Extend will kind of unify. I do have goals for Extend, Starlight Cats, and Inglorious Rex to cross over one day. So there is a character that will go between worlds and starting in Extend. So we do have a goal. What year that'll be, I have no idea, but eventually we do want this crossover to happen.
Shane, what about Barnaby? A lot of people are saying, listen, one thing is for sure, there are a lot of kids out there that want to see the return of Barnaby. Are you thinking about that? Are you getting hyped up for the idea of the return of Barnaby?
We have a completed script for Starlight Cats 2, and we actually were moving forward with an
you wrote a
artist.
script this time?
Oh, damn.
Oh my god. We have a completed script and the artist bounced on us. So
What?
Oh,
yeah, so it's
Damn,
kind of
artists.
it was in plans, like they bounced about, I don't know, maybe 8 months ago. So our plans are what they are. So we're still working on that. We have plan, like it's written out, Barnaby's return. Obviously he's returning, but there's a twist on his return, so I'm not going to go into that. Right now we're still trying to figure that out, like what are we doing with that. So I don't know. That's the thing. Rex is like one of the biggest ambitious books I've ever drawn, like as far as juggling all the different scales of things, and especially book 2 with them going outside the city and the vial and what the vial are. It's a really hard book.
So it was Kanan White that was going to draw it, and then he bounced on you?
Nah, it's a guy. I don't want to name him, but his name sounds like Carmen Black. Yeah, okay, he's a nice guy.
His name is Carmen Black?
He said it sounds like Carmen Black.
Carmen Black. It rhymes with Carmen Black.
No.
John Malin.
Anyways, John Malin, yeah. So Extend looks cool. Well, thank you guys. Definitely go check it out. Sign up. We are giving a trading card and discount tiers, and you can get it on 9livescomics.com.
It was Kanan White, huh? Oh, it was Kanan White. It was Kanan White. I was just kidding. The chat was just kidding, but it was Kanan White. How could Kanan White betray all of the fans of Shane and Yancey and Pterodactyl? Little Pterodactyl
Right,
also
Terry.
betrayed by Kanan White.
Little Terry. Yep.
Little Terry.
I shared the cover for Extend.
Let me take a look. Kanan
Shane-
wasn't the right artist anyway.
Shane, I love your trucker hat, the 9 Lives trucker hat. Is that available on your website right now?
No, this was in the Inglorious Rex campaign. So we're getting ready to put those into fulfillment. So this is the line art for the main cover for Extend Level Up. So these are our 3 main characters: Morn, Ruin, and Rain. They all have specific powers. Morn is able to make portals, and as long as he knows the destinations, he has to know where he's going. Rain is able to stop time with energy chains, as long as she connects one attack after another one. And Ruin, our big guy here with the flames on the left, he is the main antagonist of the book, and he's able to take control of NPCs, anybody with weak of will or vehicles, and he basically can take control of you and make you a minion and do its bidding. So it's a very interesting type dynamic. It's these kids go into a video game, but when they come out of the video game, they activate as these characters and they have their power base, and they're still able to achieve and grow their power base doing things like, say, stealing cars or saving somebody. They can still gain XP and grow their power base. So it's kind of like a superhero book, but with a video game twist. So definitely, guys, go sign up, go check it out. Mods, put out the link when you can. Well, I know this is my new setup, dude.
I like your new setup. You got a Mortal Kombat arcade back there. You got all kinds of distractions to stop you from working. It's really admirable.
The turtles,
It's very admirable.
I want that Turtles arcade so bad. I have said over and over again, and I mean this.
Yeah.
If it ever gets really bad in life and I get very sad and depressed,
right?
I know. No, if I ever get sad and depressed, I know that there's that Turtle arcade, and that will be a temporary band-aid to make me happy. Now, when you see that I get the Turtle arcade, you're gonna be like, Ethan, what's going on? What's gone wrong? You know what I mean? You can look at me at that point, and you can ask a question. You can say, Ethan, are you okay? I see that you purchased the Turtle arcade. You said you were only going to purchase that Turtle arcade when you were sad, and it was going to be a bromide to make you feel better. What's wrong, little buddy? You can tell me. So, Shane, all I'm saying is you can tell me too, pal. Okay?
Yeah.
Tell me too. That Turtle arcade is pure happiness. It really is.
Somebody said, stop getting beat up, Shane. Where am I getting beat up at?
Yeah, for real. I don't know.
The Turtle arcade game, actually, I bought that so me and Terry could play it. Like, I bought that like a long time ago. Like, it's I want to do
There's
that.
no possible way Terry could beat you with that game. I totally understand why you did that.
It is Mortal Kombat. She can't beat me at Turtles, maybe.
Graham Nolan, what are you working on?
I've been collecting files and working on bonus material for Joe Frankenstein Part 2 to get that ready for the printer.
What kind of bonus material is there?
I've got like 12 pages.
Of what?
Of bonus material.
Oh, is it old, like
sketches.
stuff that hasn't seen print before, or is it sketches? Like, what is it?
Yeah, some it's like cover sketches, designs of the characters. Originally, the series was going off in a totally different direction. I have the designs of what that was going to be in there too, and that hasn't seen print before. So that's kind of cool.
Most importantly, those of you who are interested in backing Graham Nolan's work, and you should, this is his biggest book ever, Ghosts of Matacumba Key.
Yeah.
It's still live. You can still back it right now. Oh, yeah.
Oh, those fireflies or embers? I like it.
Probably fireflies.
Yeah, look good.
$465 away from 170K, people.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's
Drink
frustrating.
tonight. Come on.
We got to get it there.
Let's get it.
Zeno the Stoke says, even stop ruining this. What are you talking about? I thought I was adding to it. I guess not. He didn't like my vocals. Mata the Coomer King, says Benny Hill. No. It's Matacumba Key. I can see why you might have misheard that.
Yeah.
All right, so Ghosts of Matacumba Key is the only Graham Nolan book that's still available to back. If you missed Joe Frankenstein 1 and 2, sorry. I don't know how many times you needed to be told.
They can get part 1 at the compasscomics.com. It's available now.
Oh,
on the website. All my books eventually end up at compasscomics.com, but you pay more for them. You know, the price goes up because the backers get the best deal.
Yeah, of course. All right, so what's going on? Tonight there was an article on Bleeding Fool. We all like Bleeding Fool. We like Christopher Brawley. He's in the King's Room.
Mm-hmm.
Who let Christopher Brawley in the King's Room? Was that Mike Barron?
Probably. Yeah.
I don't know that Mike would know how to do that.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Yeah, Mike is still on that bus on the way back home. He hasn't made it yet, so he can't.
I know, right? It's past his bedtime now, so he's definitely not coming in
I think
tonight.
he's like lost and was in Montana someplace or something right now.
It's like a scene from The Fugitive. You just see Mike Barron on a bus with like strange people behind him, and he's just like, I don't know. See it. No
Everyone on that bus had ankle chains.
I'm going to Mexico, guys.
Yeah, we don't know where Mike Barron is. A lot of people are concerned about him. Is he doing work for Rippa, or did I hallucinate that? Is he over there working on the Rippaverse?
Don't know.
I thought I saw a video about that.
He was on with Eric July, and they were talking about the Punisher thing. I don't know if he's working there.
Oh.
But he was on with Eric July.
Our girl Irene did some work for ISOM #2. That should be discussed. Shane, Irene, I really feel like Irene's good, you know?
Yeah, she's got a nice flavor, a nice style.
Excuse me?
A nice flavor to her work, a nice style. A nice style and not, oh my god, why
Oh,
is everything
well, we
in the
thought you were
gutter
talking
with
about the
you
way
guys?
she dresses. You're a fashionista.
No. I'm talking about her art style.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is really good. I mean, she's phenomenal. I'm gonna pull this up and just take a look at it. Irene Strakowski, like I'm proud to know her at this point. I wasn't so sure before, but like now I'm pretty sure that I'm proud to know her. Proud she's my friend. Hold on a second here. We got another guest in the back room, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow, that's way too long, man. How you doing?
Wow.
What's going on?
Fist bumps, fist bumps, fist bumps, fist bumps.
How you doing, brother?
Fist bumps, Shane.
Dale.
How long you been
Yo, man.
back there? How long you been? I gotta get a bigger
about
chair.
hour and a half.
I look shorter than Jimmy. Look at this. Like I need a bigger chair.
It's the chair. Mine too.
You could lower your camera down, and it
No,
would make you
it's
look...
behind
Why?
my. This is the top of my computer. It actually can't go down. Like
How come it's there? I thought you were from a different angle all the time.
well, my other place is over there. I'm trying to set up this 2-area thing. Like I want to be able to
And-
stream in 2 areas.
All I got is one place. You got 2?
Yeah, I got.
I do have
like
4 sinks though.
I live in the basement.
Oh, you heard that part.
Yeah.
Better than us.
Counting the laundry sink. What
I
about
love
that
it.
tub? Is a tub like a big sink?
No. The bathtub doesn't count.
I peed in my bathtub.
Sometimes. What about the toilet?
I know, right?
Oh, the toilet should not be thought of as a sink. That's
Yeah. If you can't make it to the toilet.
that might be a problem. Yes. All right, look at this. This
Oh.
is Irene
That piece of
Strakowski.
crap.
What are you talking about? This is so
Oh,
good.
I'm sorry. I'm still just a little bitter. I'll be all right.
What are you bitter
Color
about?
that.
Damn, Aaron.
No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. We all love green. It's awesome.
I think her back hurts now from that knife.
No.
Who colored that? Who colored that?
Yeah, I'm not sure who
Well,
colored
that's a
it.
good question,
Pretty
actually.
good.
She has her own personal colorist. Like she has a friend, a buddy of hers that colors everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see
Wow,
what
I
it's
don't know,
really.
though. I don't think that's who it is, though, because it looks different style.
Well, it's in like Asian lettering here. Oh wait, no, it isn't. It says ORS or GRS or something. I don't know. But-
Her colorist is, I think, out of Colombia. I think.
Oh really?
Well, that explains it.
What does that explain, Dale? That they make coffee or
I
cocaine?
didn't think
What
it
does
that far
explain?
through. I didn't think it that far through. Just
They
wanted
make
to say that.
cocaine and coffee.
Whatever.
This is the best. This is so good. I was just like I saw this and was like,
Yeah, it's pretty damn
"Holy
good, man."
shit."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's badass.
Yeah, those monsters are freaky.
It feels very Keone inspired. I mean, look at
Yeah,
all
well,
those
that's what I was going to say. That's what I meant to say. Keone-esque.
Oh, Irene is so good. We can say that because she's not in here right now.
Right.
Yeah,
if she
we
was
can
here,
pay-
we'd
we
be
can
like,
pay
you know,
compliments.
put more work into it, Irene.
Yeah.
Yeah, like good try, Irene. Good effort.
Yeah, Irene, take some vitamins and try harder, Irene.
Yeah. If she was here, that's what we'd say.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good
if
for a
she was
woman, Irene.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go. Well, there goes Jimmy being a misogynist. Wow.
I could use them.
Who knew girls could draw is what Jimmy's saying.
I know, that's what's wild about it.
No, that is true though, because women aren't funny and they can't draw and they really can't do anything
Yeah.
like creative at all. But Irene can, and it's really confusing because
Yeah,
you know, it
blowing my
really-
mind, man.
Yeah, it puts all my assumptions, all my sexist assumptions. You know,
I got those too.
yeah, like the hell. Shane, would you like to criticize this piece?
No,
Pick it apart.
I said
Rip
it
it
was
apart.
nice. I said it was nice. Oh my god, I was the first one to pay a compliment to her.
I could zoom in.
Why
Yeah, I
don't
was,
you
like,
rip it
zoomed in,
apart?
but people were like,
Actually, you guys should wait till she's here and rip it apart.
all right. Well, while she's not here, I gotta say, it's really, really, really good, and very proud. It's a good showing for Irene. You know, and you watch. You know, there's some people who will sit there and go, "Well, why would Irene get $200,000 on a campaign?" This is why.
Yeah.
On a second campaign. It's like this is why.
A lot of detail.
And it's not like she draws superhero.
Yeah, I don't
day.
know why
You know,
Aaron
she's-
keeps saying that.
This is a new genre for her.
I don't know why Aaron's the one that keeps saying, "Why would Irene get $200,000 on a campaign?"
I ask it in all the green rooms backstage. Why is Irene getting 200K?
Well, John Malin's in the chat. He said, "Well, she tried." So
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I will criticize. I will say this hand. Why is this hand so soft? Like, don't you think this hand should be Dale Keowned out a little bit?
Wait, which hand? Wait, which hand? I don't see your cursor.
Oh,
the monsters have girl hands. That's the problem. A little soft.
Oh, right.
A little soft.
Well, I know they do actually. Like the image that I saw, they had little hands. I was like, what the fuck? But no, that like the hand right. I guess you can't see the cursor, but the hand closest to the left-hand side of the page, the big monster hand, flared out, the one that he's grabbing. You know.
Oh, right.
I think that's just my opinion.
No, I mean it's a nice effort for a girl. I think she should be proud of herself.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, you have to factor in all handicaps. You know,
That's
I mean,
right.
like,
That's
I'm
right.
not
Exactly.
I'm not looking for the fastest person to win the race in the Special Olympics. I'm just looking for number one.
So Aaron's saying it's a nice effort for a girl that is visually impaired because of her eyes. I see what you're doing, Aaron.
No, I didn't know. I didn't go that far. No, I would never do that.
I read into it. Sorry.
You have to spot her handicap.
Well, I don't know. All I can say is this is very exciting, and Irene Strakowski, it's looking kind of like Fiendish 3 is going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Makes me think about Godlike 2. Makes me think about Glorious Rex 3. Hell, it makes me think about Cyberfrog 3. And Wraith the God 3. And whether or not we're going to be forced to eat crow.
Well,
it could happen. It could happen.
I mean, why is people saying that? Like, I don't. Does crow taste bad? I mean, has anybody actually ate crow?
No.
Oh yeah,
I actually have.
Dale's like, it's not bad. I've ate it.
I know. I mean,
it tastes like squirrel.
It tastes like squirrel, which tastes like chicken. Oh,
right, exactly.
I mean, you put enough hot sauce on anything. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Brandon Lee ate it on the set of The Crow, but I don't think he ever ate crow.
Oh,
no. Brandon Lee ate bullets. It's different.
He ate the ultimate.
God. Oh my God.
Oh, it's been 30 years.
Yeah, too soon.
Still stings though.
Get over it. You know.
Well, not for him.
Get over it.
Anyway, this is beautiful, and Irene should be very proud of herself. And on the other hand, we've got an anonymous fellow who did the other piece here. Who's this?
It looks like my Starlight Cats artist, Eric July, ripped away.
No, it isn't. It's Turnian.
Oh,
wrong. It isn't
Wow.
Canon White. It's Turnian.
That's really good.
Yeah. Turnian did this, not Canon White, Shane.
Wow.
Right.
Because if Canon White did this, he would have to take responsibility for hanging out with his friends. You know, with the mainstream. So this is not Kanan. This is a Turnian instead. Very nice work, though.
Look at that. Wow.
I like the design elements in there.
Look at the skull in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool.
Here's the
It's nice and
problem.
solid.
That pole that he's hanging from
He's
could
not hanging
support
from
his
it.
weight.
He's trying to steal it, Shane.
No, it's,
But anyways, that
I mean,
couldn't support his weight. His figure's leaning over. It couldn't support his weight.
he's ruining someone's TV reception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Right in the middle of Matlock.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, exactly. Matlock.
Yeah, but it's just about the.
Damn, the Rockford Files. I haven't seen this episode.
That vintage antenna. Yeah. We still got analog.
Yeah, I'm old.
I like it in the chat. They say the skull in the sky keeps on turning. Like,
Yes.
you know, the Journey song.
The Journey
The
song.
skull in the sky keeps on turning. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right, we have to ask. We got a new gentleman here in the back room, and we got to ask him to explain himself. So,
What could it be?
a lot of questions. A lot of questions about this guy. There he is. A friend to everyone here, Mike Barron. Hello. I thought it was really, really, really good. Mike Barron, who just vanished out of here. Why did I say something to offend Mike Barron?
Don't you make a move, Sonny. It'd snap your neck in a heartbeat.
Mike.
Oh,
What's up,
Mike,
Mike?
isn't it past your bedtime?
Yeah, I was gonna say you should be in bed right now, Mike. What are you doing?
I can't explain.
Were you on a
We
bus?
said Matlock. You heard Matlock.
Where were you when you were?
Yeah.
Last time we saw you, you were on a
Matlock.
prison bus. What
Yeah,
happened?
I was on a bus from the airport to Fort Collins. I was coming back from Chattanooga.
What were you doing in Chattanooga?
Liberty Con. It's a science fiction convention for conservative authors.
Oh yeah, I saw some
How was it?
social media stuff about that.
It was great. It was great, you know, to be among all these like-minded people and serious artists too, writing mostly military science fiction. And the interesting thing is the Hugo and Nebula Awards, which used to be the Oscars of the science fiction field, have decided that military science fiction is no longer a category. This will be news to Robert Heinlein, who's spinning in his grave.
Yeah, right.
But these guys could care less.
Well,
speaking about
soldiers
conservative-
are too conservative, Mike. They can't be giving any awards to those guys.
I know
Oof,
that.
have you seen some of the new ones?
What
though,
kind of
Aaron?
turnout was there, Mike?
It was sold out. I don't know what the capacity was. I think it was around 5,000, but they had sold every ticket.
Good.
And the reason I was there is because I'm adapting John Ringo's zombie novels into a graphic novel. Chuck did the first one, and John wrote the first one in 2010. And it's eerie how he anticipated the whole COVID thing.
Not Anthony Gonzalez Clark says, Baron, show that Anthony Gonzalez Clark pinup for Bronze Star. This is
All right, guys. I'll show it, Anthony.
no, it isn't.
It's not Anthony. It's not Anthony.
Oh, it's not? All right.
Very
Let me see
clear
if-
that he said he's not Anthony. So.
Let me see if I can find it.
Johnny Ringo, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yes,
sir. Huckleberry.
Thank you.
Paul George and Johnny Ringo.
Here it is.
All right, let me see this. Mike
I'll
Barron,
put
this
it
better
in
be
the.
good.
I'll put it in the Twitter
No.
feed.
Oh, all right.
Uh,
Where are you?
I you know, I'm
It's like
technically
an Easter egg
challenged.
hunt with Michael Barron. But
Yeah.
you could just.
Oh, you have it
all
on
right.
Twitter. We got a Twitter notice.
Oh, you put it in Twitter? Okay,
Yeah,
hold on.
in the green room, I think.
Yeah. You never know with him, man. He's a mysterious fellow. Whoa, this looks awesome.
I'm an open book.
Yeah. Open
As long as you know where to find the pages.
Like Cliff Notes.
Yeah. All right, everybody take a look at this. This is from Bronze Star?
Yes.
All right.
All right. Here it is. Let me see. Pull this up.
Oh,
Wow.
I
that's
love it. Man.
Nice. Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very Dale Keonis lighting.
Yeah.
Right there.
Everything's very Dale Kid.
Everything you bring up is
I like it.
HTT wants to know if Larry Correa was at the con.
Yes, he was.
Wow.
Larry
Oh.
sends felicitations.
Del Keown is the new Lovecraft, H.P. Lovecraft.
everything. I'll take
Lovecraft, a Del Keonian.
I'll take that.
I didn't realize this, but this is a closeout stream for Shisen Ryaku. I had no
Look at
idea.
those
It's
numbers,
supposed
Billy.
tonight.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats, Billy.
I'm trying.
Jose.
That's nice.
Yeah, there's the card.
It's a good video, man.
I see you, John Mellon.
Come on in.
The water's warm.
I think it's awesome that Billy worked on his own book.
I did work on this book.
Well, I know, but it's just like you mentioned your name in there. Look at all this, and me.
Oh yeah, Niall did that. Niall did the video.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man, Aaron's lighting everybody up tonight.
I'm just grumpy old man. What
Really?
do you want me to
Lopez.
do?
This is the Wrath of Lopez.
The rat, I know.
Yeah, man, we're at our last. You want to put John in? Bring John in.
Yeah, this is the last 7 hours of
Last 7 hours, man.
Sheath and
Oh, yeah.
Riacho.
Look what I found today. Something I'm adding. You talk about extras, Graham. Is I found this, and what this is, if you want to see it, show it.
Hold on.
It's dated 4/14/1995. It's Jeff
What?
Darrow. Yeah, Jeff Darrow with the art he sent in. He says, but you know what he says? Here's my she drawing. I hope it's okay. If not, just send it back. And no offense will be taken. If it's okay, then you can go ahead and pay me.
What a nut.
He said, so forgive me if I'm late. I'm always about 2 weeks behind on everything. And it says, thanks for asking and keep up the good work. Adios, Jeff Darrow. But, you know, like Jeff Darrow.
Deceased now, Jeff Darrow?
Yeah, they delivered this amazing piece of art.
Was that around the time, Billy, he was working on Hard Boiled?
Yes.
Right.
And the cool thing is that, you know, I got the art here because I bought the art from him. But it's 4/14/1995. In 4/14/1990, and he was one of the later artists to get it to us. 4/14/94 is only 2 weeks after She #1 came out. So I'd still, I hadn't gotten paid yet. But things started to really happen. It was an amazing time, and I think 13 months before that, not just 12 months, I was so friggin' poor. The month before she came out, and here I am. I remember getting that, the art from Mark Silvestri and Jeff Darrow and Adam Hughes and Jim Lee and all these Frazetta, and I'm like, man, a year ago, I couldn't rub two nickels together. And here I am, the greatest artist.
You only had one sink back in those days.
Well, I had two sinks.
Not even.
Well, if one's in the kitchen sink doesn't count, right? So yeah, we had one sink.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get some awoos in the chat? Awoo, AWOO.
I was raised by the wolves, ate to they fool, run through the night, playing with your life, going against the pack, that's risking your life, better play it right, yeah, you better play it right, I got loyalty and blood.
Hey,
There he
Hello.
is. Hey-o. Big John.
Hi.
In the house.
No glasses on. Wow.
Yeah, I thought I'd come in here as the picture of vitality, youth. Someone's got to be the young guy around here.
Can you see anything though?
Nothing at all.
Me neither.
He doesn't even know who's on this stream right now. It's just a bunch of boys.
I hear Aaron. Aaron's
Yeah,
here.
I'd like to point out that John was in my chat yesterday and did accurately guess that Alabama is the state that has the most fast food restaurants in it.
Mm. Yeah, I figured it would be a bigoted state. My first guess was Texas.
Is Alabama a bigoted state? What's the most bigoted state? Is it Mississippi? What do you think?
California.
I don't know.
California. Oh, you're going the other way. Yeah.
California, New York, right?
I'd agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, John, welcome to. I was being old man Ethan there to counteract your youth and vitality. I'll go back to being hello fellow kids in a second.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
John Malin, what are you working on, man? How come you weren't here on time?
Oh, I was eating. Yeah. Faye made me some shish kebabs, corn on the cob, and oven fried potatoes.
Now, was Faye the name of the favor driver?
Are you asking us?
Or the...
Yeah. He's barbecue.
Guys, I realized the other day.
Faye's barbecue. She went out on the grill. She fired it up herself. Very proud of her.
Wow.
Faye did. Faye.
Yeah. All that before I woke up. Incredible.
Wow.
I just
Incredible
don't. I
woman.
don't know what to believe anymore. I feel like I'm being lied to all the time.
Every day.
People in the chat were
Hi. What's up?
Rainy shows up, and of course, the
She
super
looks
chats
so-
are pouring in.
she looks
Alpha
so
in the
jolly.
house, says Ronan reviews.
So
Rainy's the alpha, I guess.
I'm talking about John.
Oh, talking about John. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hell.
Rainy, we were looking at your beautiful Ice on poster.
Well, I mean, we said it was beautiful. Aaron didn't.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, we don't care what Aaron says.
Wait a minute. I said it was pretty good for a girl. That's all I said.
Oh, I'll take that as
That's
well.
positive,
It's fine.
isn't it?
It's fine, you know.
Andy, you don't
everyone
throw
can have
a
their
pro under the
opinion.
bus.
Should
Oh, I'm sorry. I
you
meant
tell them, Rainy, the truth. I mean, you drew this left-handed and you're right-handed.
Oh,
yeah,
that-
totally.
You remember that when we were drawing live?
You can do that?
Yeah, she drew this left-handed.
No, I didn't.
I love your limp-wristed monster, where he's like, "Hey, don't lift me. Don't. Why are you lifting me?"
I'm gonna go find
Don't
every
manhandle me.
limp-wristed figure in all of John's work. And
Good
point
luck.
it out. Oh yeah, really? We'll see.
They're all straight wrist.
Well, I'm just saying, women should spend a little less time drawing superheroes and monsters, and a little more time drawing curtains.
You sound threatened, John. Everything okay?
Damn.
You sound a little worked up.
The man had steak today. He had beef.
He just had a big
raw
portion of
meat.
protein and is all jacked out.
Spider-Man says John and Rainy showing up at the same time. It is interesting, isn't it?
It's two alphas.
Almost seems planned. So it seems peculiar. I saw this piece and I was absolutely blown away by it, Irene. You get better every single day. Every time you put pen to paper, you show what it means to be a comic book artist, and you're just amazing. And what's weird, yeah, like you're a girl, and that's so weird. Like honestly, it blows my mind.
Wait for it. You should have waited for it. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't understand it because seriously, like I don't know women that know how to draw or that
Me neither.
Are,
Drive.
I just mean I know Irene, and that's about like Irene is really really good. Let me see. Cider Hype says they handed out a 2-page questionnaire after Indy 5. Oh, did anybody watch Indiana Jones 5? By the way,
no.
Nope.
We're going tomorrow.
does anybody plan on going to see it? I mean,
Yeah.
No,
You're not getting my money.
I don't want to.
no.
I just
I'll
found out
wait
he's.
till it's on HBO.
Yeah, I just watched an
2
interview
months?
with him, and he said he's 80 years old.
yeah,
80-year-old Indiana
He
Jones.
is.
But I still want to go see it. I'm gonna go.
you're gonna go see it.
Yeah.
I just think it's weird that there's a new Indiana Jones movie out, and we're all like, "Nah, we're not gonna go watch that."
Yeah, I mean, I didn't rush out, to go see it.
What was the
and-
last one? 2008.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he was
And
old
that
then.
sucked.
Was that how long ago it was?
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
crap.
And it
No,
sucked.
the last one was definitely in the 90s.
The last good one.
Man.
The one with Sean Connery.
Sean
yeah.
Connery, yes, he
Beautiful.
was so
Yeah,
great
Last
as
Crusade.
as his father.
That was.
Yeah,
the last
I wish they
one.
would have made more Indiana Jones after that. Sadly, they didn't.
They never did.
No, they
Never
didn't.
They never made one with Shia LaBeouf.
Nope.
As,
Never
guy
happened.
named- No, never.
Beef.
LaBouffe.
Shia
Shia
LaBeouf.
LaBeouf.
LaBeef.
Yeah, what happened to Shia LaBeouf? He had everything going for him.
Changed his
I mean,
name. It's now Shia LaBeef.
He got raped, I believe.
What?
Yeah,
He was on-
where he was doing an art show where I think he had like a bag over his head, and it was pretty much like you can do whatever you want. He was recreating basically this one chick that was like, you can do whatever you want to me. I'll just stand here and take it. And I think he says that some woman came in there and raped him.
A woman did.
The woman.
Yep.
Right, I remember
He was
that.
probably happy
Oh.
about that.
Like,
Guys, women can have dicks now, don't you know?
oh, right.
Oh, that's
what I was
right.
wondering, yeah.
probably what it was.
It's a woman that did it.
Oh.
Wow, that's too bad. I feel bad for him now. Before I didn't care, and now I feel a semblance of pity for him. That's a terrible one.
He all right.
It won't last long.
So, I was wondering,
Aw.
do you mind if we
He
show us
enjoyed
something what I've been up to? People
Sure. Let's see, Jimmy. Hold on a
people have
second.
been wondering over here.
Does it involve a thong? Oh.
Well, I didn't get raped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Depends on how good the art is.
So this is interior pages to Dragon Rage, right here, that I'm currently working on.
Great textures.
Oh, looks great.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice.
Very Del Keonis texture.
Yeah.
Nice horse.
Keep it up. Come on.
Yeah. And the whole time I heard John's voice in my head when I was drawing the horse.
What would you saying? Don't draw a horse.
Yeah.
I know, what was he saying?
Don't draw a pony.
Don't draw a pony. Yeah, he's like, make it big. make it
Right.
big.
Yeah. Draw big
Stallions.
Big warrior.
Yeah, look at that dragon, dude.
Yeah.
Is this hand drawn? This is all hand drawn, I guess.
All hand drawn. Yeah.
That's great. Look at the fur. Oh my god. That's great.
Yeah.
Is he a
Very
baby
cute.
dragon? Like,
No, he's actually the king of dragons, but but the angle that he's at right now, I'm like not trying to. Spoiler alert, I guess.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to really know that.
He's
yet.
really he's a giant dragon.
Yeah, he's actually a giant dragon. But
so they're not looking down at him from the dining room. Like he's not on the floor.
Oh, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
This is what this is there's captions, not captions. There's dialogue going on as this guy's talking to the king, sitting in.
John,
the
you're
throne.
right. Now I can't unsee that. Like I'm thinking, oh, I dropped some crackers on the floor. Oh, that's okay.
Oh, there's a
Little
dragon.
Yeah, he'll clean them up.
Yeah, good dragon. Getting the crumbs.
Brutal tonight. Brutal.
Yeah, like my shoe was right next to him, and I'm kind of kicking him away a little bit. Like, all right, listen, because he's like eating, he's nibbling on my shoelaces.
Yeah, he's kind of like the size of that, that bee that the Cyberfrog was looking at.
Mm-hmm.
They're hanging out together.
John Malin has a way of just sort of putting things in perspective. I'm just like, whoa, holy cow.
I thought you were gonna say putting things down.
Yeah, what it is, it's a chasm.
I thought too.
It's the last we see this dragon, he was in a chasm, and they're way up above, looking down at him. But he's actually really big. But the perspective is supposed to be like a false perspective. They're supposed to think they could take this dragon, but when they go down there, they find out he's a king of dragons, and he's unbeatable. So that's the illusion that was intended. But I didn't mean to spoil it.
Well, what's going on in that panel that's just penciled? It looks like Irene and Anna and John Malin drunk making fun of Shane Davis. Is that what that is?
Really?
Damn, you're good. How in the world did you nailed it?
That doesn't look like that.
It looks exactly like that. That is Anna in between John and Shane, and that is you, Rainey, all the way to the left.
Oh no,
that's
it does
John
kind of
Malin.
look like that. That doesn't look like Malin though.
Longing over me.
We haven't seen him shirtless. We don't know what a shirtless Malin looks like.
If you put a beanie on that would be John Malin. Beanie and glasses, drinking a nice big 40 and pestering Shane Davis.
Oh no,
What
I
was
can't
those-
unsee it.
What are these called again, John? They were cobras, or what were they? King Cobra?
Yeah, King Cobra.
Yeah, I gotta put that logo on there.
That's me trying to offer Shane one of my wenches. Come on, dude. Nick Irene.
You're sharing, man. That's nice.
Sharing is caring. Yeah, what a good guy.
Don't forget
You
to
don't
do
like
the
your-
nipples, though. I don't know if you're anti-nipple, but I need some nipples.
Nipplegate.
Oh yeah, definitely. I draw the nipples in there. I remember. Was it you that made fun of me for drawing the nipples last time?
I don't know. I make fun of everyone for not drawing nipples.
Do you remember there was a time in comics where nobody drew nipples?
Yeah.
Yeah. That time
Yeah,
is
they were all poorer artists than me. That's how I feel.
Nobody wants to look at male nipples. It's the worst
It's
thing.
anatomically correct. It's
was
like why?
equally-
Like if you had to draw a nude man, are you doing a Ken doll or are you gonna give him twigs and berries? It's anatomically
I'm
correct.
not drawing the nip.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you guys go to art school? You guys have
Uh,
like life drawing classes, and if the dude's naked, you're like, oh.
I've been in one life drawing class, and that was only because Ryan Stegman drugged me out to it. It's gross. It was a guy. I thought it was gonna be a
Ryan Stegman drugged you.
Yeah, he
Ooh,
drugged me out
what
there.
happened?
Yeah, him and his, I think it was his wife. It might have been a girlfriend at the time. But yeah, anyways, I thought I was going to be looking at a chick's, hoo-ha. And I was like directly in line with a dude's ding-dong.
Did you answer that call?
No, I drew him with underwear on, to be fair.
Yeah, the only time I had to do life drawing, it was also a guy, and it was a dude that looked like Slim Goodbody. You know what I mean? Just a fucking dirty hippie with a big fro. Up top and down there, and you're just sitting there like looking at his wiry, stringy body, and you got to fucking draw it. What a waste of time.
I always took the easel and moved to the side or moved behind, so I didn't have to paint any unwanted parts.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Did you ever do the one with the clothes model too, where they have like drapery over them?
Oh, but to be fair, the guy did have nipples. He did have nipples, guys.
Oh, he did?
Yep.
We had a guy at the Kubert School, nude model, and his nickname was Woody, and you can assume why from that.
I also appreciate that Jimmy gave this guy metallic nipples.
They poked through his fur.
Yeah, the thing about the male nipples on a comic book is, though, like, last time I saw it, Gabe El-Taib was drawing these nipples, and he was coloring them pink. You know what I mean? Like, if you're
not a good look.
Yeah, Gabe's a colorist, so like I defer to him. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to criticize Gabe's coloring, except for the fact that he did his Beef Law piece, and the dude had like erect nipples, and he colored them pink. And it's just like a nice like bubblegum pink. You don't need to do that, Gabe. You could just color them flesh colored. You don't need to color them pink.
Put a little brown in there, even.
I don't even know about that. I would just say,
dark, Jimmy.
Wow, thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Great use of shadow.
Yeah.
Avoid lipstick on nipples.
Oh my God, yeah, please. And the poem underneath that said roses are red, violets are blue, my nipples are like bubblegum, so chew, chew, chew. That was the word.
I even put a nipple on the frog for Ethan. Right there.
Look at that. He has a nipply ear.
Oh, right.
Oh, the frog
Nipples
is so
are everywhere.
great.
Yeah.
That's a great froggy.
Good job.
Yeah,
it's no wonder that Dave Finch is a big fan of your work. It really is beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thank you. I was waiting for the punchline. I was like, I'm not gonna do a Rini and go, thank you too soon, and then here it comes.
The horse.
I know it's coming.
No, I mean, I don't negatively criticize unless I actually see something that I'm like, wait a second, what is that? For example, the horse, which is about the size of a cat in this. Am I wrong about that? Like, does the horse look like?
Poor Jimmy.
Jimmy, is the horse a little out of perspective with the rest of the piece?
Well, it's tough to say because the hills.
See, you
and
shouldn't
grounds...
have said anything, Jimmy. And now look what you get.
Oh boy. Poor Jimmy. Well, I mean, the hills and grounds makes. I figured he was like.
There's valleys, little
valleys.
He's in a hole.
He's in a hole.
Holy shit! The horse is in quicksand.
Yeah, save him. Nobody's paying attention to the poor horse.
Now imagine if that was a big girthy stallion behind her and posing with all his bulging muscles.
Woody?
Big
majesty
stallion.
But yeah, you can have a.
But is the stallion? What color is this girthy stallion?
I don't know.
I would say brown.
Pinks.
Yeah.
He's pink.
Yeah, it wouldn't be white because its mane is. Well, I guess it could have a black mane.
Yeah, that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's just a thought,
Making the color of a nipple pink.
Yeah, that's why he's so small.
But seriously, do you think I should enlarge him, like raise him up, make him bigger? I mean,
You should have big giant horse right by her face, Jimmy. Come on.
I'm saying that the butterflies are massive and the horse is tiny. That's my concern. My concern is that the horse is not quite standing on the same. Like you can see
More like a pony.
Yeah, it's like a little pony.
It looks shy.
there it is.
Mirror.
It's shy. It's the mirror.
I'm wondering. Like, I would never ask you to redraw the horse. I would say just remove the horse. I don't know why the horse is even there at that point. Because if the horse were there, I would seriously. I think John Malon's right. Like, she's so demure and feminine. Like, you'd want the horse to be kick-ass and masculine, like protective of the woman almost. Like, that's the imagery you'd want. A beast, yeah.
Well, just color it red.
Yeah.
Why
I'm
color
actually.
it red?
I'm not afraid to draw it. Again,
What if his head was peeking from behind the tree?
Oh yeah, right. It's like Mr. Ed
What if-
doing a
wait a minute, what
Mr.
if-
Edward.
What if
He's a
Pitt was
stalker?
peeking out behind the
Stalker horse?
tree? Put Pitt in there,
I'd throw the
right
car.
behind the
Oh
tree.
yeah, it's got to be coming.
Pit in there.
Remember that
Throw him
pit
there.
drawing that was
Where's
like
Waldo?
this is like the greatest thing ever. There's a pit drawing, and it's like a mugger, a fat male mugger, like putting a knife to a woman's throat, and then Pitt is turning the corner like he's behind the bricks, and he's like, "Grrr," and he's putting his claw.
Yeah,
up. That was the shit.
that was a long time ago.
Damn, that was so good, man.
Felt like
That was
yesterday.
early. That was first issue, wasn't it?
Yeah, 92.
92. Yeah.
I don't think it was ever like in an issue. I think it was like because I saw it. I have my Pit #2 ash can, and it was in there.
I think I just did it for fun.
It was beautiful.
And Pit #2. I only had the Pit #3, where you were inked by Scott Williams.
Oh, the cover. Oh, he did some more pages too, right?
Yeah, I think Joe Rubenstein was the interior, but I know like Scott Williams inked too.
Yeah, I used a couple acres on that.
Yeah.
Bouncing around.
Well, Jimmy, great job, man.
Yeah, it looks great, Jimmy.
And Dragon Rage is only 2 backers away from reaching 500 backers.
Nice.
So just need
Dragon Rage on Indiegogo.
Dragon Rage.
It's great if the chat will bring that up.
Rage.
I got a nice email from somebody. I want to ask you guys to answer this because I just give up answering people. I don't know, but I got this here, and we'll just kind of answer this. Sorry for bothering you. All right, that's it. That's what do you guys? What should I say? That
It's okay.
No bother.
You're welcome.
no bother. What if it was a bother? What if it was?
No, you can be honest with him. You know.
Line up on the wall.
Yeah.
Tell
I
him
don't
not
know.
no college. Tell him not to apply for college.
Don't apply for college. Why not?
Well, what's he going to learn?
Exactly.
You're gonna learn that
art, like art
takes-
stuff, right? I mean,
it takes 15 years to pay off your college debt.
Unless, well, I don't know. Maybe it's going in Romania. Maybe they pick up the tab for their students. Maybe Romanian colleges aren't stupid like ours.
Go. First of all, are you a vampire? That would be the first thing I would ask, and then go from there.
Are you a vampire? Should be the
Yeah, he's
first
from
question.
Romania.
Or
You
the
don't know, you're
Helsing
getting
family.
set
Oh,
up,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, or it could be the
All right.
Helsing.
Says, I don't know anyone that can help me with my problem. Oh, maybe he is a vampire.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I have just finished high school in Romania. And I want to
what is that, like 5th, 6th grade here?
Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
There are backwards people, Irene.
I mean,
Kinda
our
true.
schools are pretty terrible, I wouldn't say.
I wouldn't say.
Fall down here in Romania night. I wear sunglasses and I drive. Budapest is good, it's city I love. All the dogs here are stray. They say we all steal and are sneaky as fuck, but all that shit's a lie. After communist union finally fall, we got drunk and we all dance. We get confused and have fights. Give me my accordion. I'll be on the beach posting a bad selfie. I'm Romanian, good man, bro. And I dance in Budapest street all night long. In Romania, mania with no gold. And this gas is priced too high, I can't afford. Everyone in the land is Gypsy, take your stuff you'll never see. Where your stuff is now is a mystery, cause the gypsy sold it. I work all my life for a gymnast prize, but my country is disqualified. They say sorry, we thought that you are ashamed. Your languages sound alike. There is lots of pork to eat. They creep bugs on all our feet. We love soccer even though we never win.
Oh, that's bad.
Romanian dude man bro.
Dude, man, bro.
Fancy bike and all of these bad roads. In Romania, we're so cold. We would all live if we had somewhere to go. Check 1, 2, I'm truck driver. My name is Bogdan. I have no visa. I am orphan. Come meet our fat man and beautiful girl. We have the fastest internet in the world. It goes Allah la 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 Allah la 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 Allah la stereo and la 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 give me it Allah la 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 la. We are vampire kids of Dracula.
Oh, you're right.
Drink your blood and steal your soul. Leave the garlic hanging on your door. We can enter through the keyhole. The black population is no percent. We're afraid it's number grows. We bring in immigrants if we need their help to build us houses and bowls. Dancing bears and lots of lights, big eyebrows and stolen bikes. In a while, Putin takes my land from me. I'm Romania.
Yeah, a man with no eyebrows.
Good man, bro.
Not cool.
All the dancing bears will do what they are told. In Romania, we're all poor. Romania, and we have no food but Roma tomatoes.
Those are good.
I'm Romanian, I don't know. Romanian, I love copper and my country has no gold.
Aww.
Romania.
No. I just thought I would educate myself about the country so that we could answer the.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate did nothing wrong, by the way.
Hey, we lost Lopez.
He had to go pick up his daughter.
All right, so I just finished high school in Romania, and I want to become a comic book creator and an artist. But I know if I should apply for college, and if what college. Here in Romania, it seems like a verse of the song. I don't know. In Romania, you don't have any opportunities. Following a dream like that is impossible.
College, I would recommend MIT.
MIT. Come to America. I don't know which path to follow or where to go. What is even worse is that the education here is trash, especially in art. I hope I didn't bother you. Please, if you could help me, I would appreciate very, very much.
Did you just say MIT has an art program?
No, I don't think it does at all. I'm just saying it's probably a better idea. Go to MIT.
Tell them to copy Dave Finch, and then Marvel give him DC give him a page for $30 a page to draw. He'll be happy.
Oh, he wants to go to art school.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants to do comics, you don't need art school, really. You just have to get
That's
better.
true.
Yeah, look at Irene.
I did waste a lot of money on art school, so.
Oh, never mind.
Really?
I'm sure a lot of great artists never went to art school. Bernie Wrightson never went to art school.
He never did?
What a hack.
Taught himself.
Yep.
Really self-taught.
All right, I'm going to respond to this person here. I just have to quickly. Okay, let me see here. Is there any way I can do this without showing you this person's name? No, I can't. So I will type, dear.
We can't see it. We can only see.
I know you can. I know you can't. So that's fine. I'm just typing. So what should I say to?
Dear Romanian.
Dear Romanian.
Dear Dracula.
Romanian driven.
Dear Dracula.
To go to school.
Yeah.
To be a. Can you imagine going to school
Go
to
to
be a
night
comic book
class.
artist?
Yeah, go to night class.
Drop open YouTube and just look at Dave Finch's channel. He does great drawing videos.
Get an education on YouTube.
If you're going to go to college, go for something where you can make a lot of money as a fallback and keep learning to draw on the side.
Plumber.
It's so depressing. Like that, like, what if you go to school for 4 years with the specific goal of becoming a comic book artist? Like, oh my god, dude.
I think that was most people I went to school with because I majored in comics. And guess what? Everyone else I graduated with is doing now. Not
what
comics.
are they doing? Comics.
Yeah.
And not comics, yeah.
Not
but
comics.
Right, there's very few actually are doing comics because it's hard. What he can do though, I would say he can go into a similar art field, major in animation or gaming, and those are fields where a college degree actually would be more necessary. You couldn't learn everything online, and then you could make really good money, especially in gaming, and he can work on his comics on the side, and he probably will make some connections in comics if he can come to America and work in games.
I'd recommend you go to college and study animation.
No.
Well, I think I don't think people should learn. This is my personal opinion. I don't think people should learn how to draw from comics, but I think you should learn to draw comics from comics. So if he's going to like an art school to learn to draw, I mean that would be okay. I think.
Yeah, like the main thing that you want to impart to people like this is that it's going to be a while before you make a good living in comics, if you ever do. You know, it's like. So you don't want to say you definitely don't want to say go to college with the intention of just only being a comic book artist. Like Irene's right, like go and take classes so that you can learn how to do something in art that is going to pay your bills. And then you can sort of work your way over to comics.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, a lot of comic artists are conceptual artists for.
Ooh, ask him if he knows any gypsies and if he can take a apprenticeship program.
Oh, that's a great idea. Or like maybe there's a gypsy who can curse a whole lot of American comic pros and make it so they can no longer work.
Oh,
I think that's already been done.
How many of you guys?
Somebody already tried that.
How many of you guys actually went to art school, like college or something for art? I did.
Nope.
Yeah, actually, I majored in comics, but I minored in animation because I wanted to make money.
I think modern day art schools now are actually just learning how to program and train AI. I think that's
from this point on.
You're just programming.
Yeah, it's gonna become that.
God, I hope.
I'm the only one that I know of that is making a career in comics that went to school with me, graduated with me, or went to school with me at all. I think I'm actually the only one that I'm aware of that's not teaching, because a lot of them became teachers, that's actually making a living as an artist that I went to school with. And it's right, Rainey, same thing with you. It's so hard. And anyone says I want to be an artist, I try to discourage them.
What would you say was the difference for you, Billy? Was it like just determination, or?
Yeah, I'm a Republican. Right. No, determination. I had
bootstraps.
I wouldn't say I didn't have a plan B, but I learned and I decided to do my own stuff. Do my own book, as opposed to being online and waiting. Like trying to make it with the mainstream, which I did. For like 1992 and 93, I tried that, and then I'm like, the heck with this. I'm gonna do my own stuff.
Hell yeah, it's the right way to go.
Not the best example, but Vin Diesel, he couldn't get work and people to pay attention to him, so he created his own role. He made his own independent film, and that's how he got in Hollywood. So it was kind of like
that I did.
Yeah, you can't wait on any company to save you. Like some people get lucky and they get kind of picked up, and then their career gets made by some big company or a big publisher. But not everyone's like that. So you got to take your career in your own hands. Yeah. I think of all the people I went to art school with, probably a few, probably like 6 or 7, make comics on the side. But I think only me and 2 other people out of everyone I know throughout all the years in college are doing comics like full time, and there's one I think who does work at DC, a couple who work at DC and Marvel, but they're making like terrible money, which is so weird.
Not really.
Well, yeah, but
it's sad, but it's not weird anymore. I mean, that's their MO.
and even they work part time. But you know, some are still making comics, but it's like it's a struggle. And really, the people who are
This one
independent
guy I
are
went
doing better.
to, this one guy I went to high school with, like he had the worst grades. Like everyone knew this guy was never going to college. He was never going to make anything of himself. And then he learned to sell drugs, and he's doing great.
Entrepreneur to, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just
I
saying, you
gotta
just
believe my
never know where
connection.
someone's going to land. They might not have went where you went, but they might have found success in their own way.
I mean, he wasn't studying imperial math. He was studying, you know, the metrics, you know, system.
I got to go meet my connection. I got to get some Geritol.
All right, buddy.
Mike Barron had the best
Bye,
line
Mike.
of the night.
Right.
See you later, Mike.
Good night.
Good night.
Love you, buddy.
When he said "Dear Dracula."
I said that.
Oh, you said that? Oh, fuck you, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks everybody for backing this. We at 95. I'm drinking. I'm having a drink.
95.
Right.
We're gonna get there too.
We at 100. I'm really drinking.
Yeah.
795 backers, just 5 away.
Thank you guys. And this book is only $60. The book's gonna be $100 book once this campaign ends. Just like the last one. I try to warn y'all.
That's right.
And thank you all for backing it. Really, I know like a lot of people in the chat have backed us, and thank you so much. And thank you guys for having me on all your shows and supporting us through this 30 days. It's been a hell of a ride. Thank you all so much. The book will go in demand, but a lot of the perks will be taken down because they're limited edition, and this book is almost ready to go to the printer, but a lot of the special editions are. So thank you all.
Wow.
Start
All right.
fulfilling end of next month. Booyah.
All right, so Jason Wright cannot color my John Malin tribute piece in time for tomorrow. So I just sent it up. Kyle just came back like real. Kyle came back strong with colors for a page. He did a whole page today. You know what? These guys who are like, I can't do a page every day. Yes, they can, John. Yes, they can. You know, you're out there saying stuff like, you know, hey, if you can't do a page a day, like, I don't want to talk to you, and people get upset with you for saying that. But you know what? If you really put the screws to these guys, they will get it done.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah, that's
absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, our great ancestors, I mean, you go back thousands of years, they knew that if you crack the whip on these guys, they'll start moving.
When you say crack the whip,
a whip, not the whip, any whip, you know.
A good tongue lashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep them hungry and scared.
That's what he does. He takes out my trees and he puts in digital trees. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm like, well, why did I even bother drawing trees then?
Did he really?
Wait, can we see the
trees in black and white?
Can we see the black and white?
Yeah, let's see your trees.
Looks good though.
Yeah, that's all right, I guess.
Yeah, but when they get out of line, you can't let that happen too much.
Yeah.
They get uppity.
Trees take so long to draw too.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Ethan's trees are great. I love the way you put in that negative space and all the black. Like your style of drawing those pine trees is badass.
Yeah, but when he's got like super real trees, and then we look at this, which otherwise looks great, but now I'm like,
wait, where did the video game trees
Yeah, was that
go?
a cheat? Is that a cheat? Does it look like people are going to look at that and be like, "Oh, look, Ethan doesn't draw backgrounds."
Yeah, like I mean, I appreciate. Look, by the way, he added these trees in here, which is perfectly okay because
that looks
white
great.
space.
Well, they're kind of off
perspective,
kilter though. I mean, like your trees are leaning a little to the right, his are kind of up and
Straight
down.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. And we all know in nature things usually do lean a little more to the left or to the right.
That's what I'm saying with my horse.
No one caught that one? Okay.
Yeah, I know. I
No,
got
I
that.
caught
Should
I got
I,
it for you,
He's got it
buddy.
now.
A little to the left.
John, do I complain? Do I go tell Kyle to fix it? Hey, man.
Yeah, he's definitely getting uppity. You know, you got to fix this shit.
John, what if
You're going to turn in a page a year from now, and you're going to come back, and instead of that nice little black child you drew there, he's going to put in a photo of some kid.
Yeah.
That's right.
Photo of some kid bent over doing that he found.
Oh, no.
change his sneakers to Adidas?
Yeah, it looks like some kid on
That I draw.
Kensington Avenue picking up a used needle.
By the way, look at the attention paid to the sneakers, John.
Yeah, the black children, they love all the blacks. They love their shoes.
I don't know. I live in a pretty upscale white neighborhood, and these white kids love their shoes too.
Oh,
and
Yeah, that's because they're stealing the culture.
Yeah.
And on the
we're really
basketball
good. We're
court,
really good at that.
they talk thug. I get on the basketball court, play basketball with a bunch of white.
Oh
kids.
wait, are you in a city?
Yeah, I'm in a city.
Oh, okay, that's urban youth. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. Urban youth is all the same.
Wait a second, Jimmy. You play basketball?
Yeah.
Prince could ball.
Do you wear lifts in your shoes?
Yeah, you mean not supposed to play with? I thought we all had lifts in our shoes.
No.
Mom,
a lot of us are
Mom,
actually adult size.
No, I play. That's why I say I play the white kids because I can't play the adults.
Yeah.
I'm playing with kids like Shane. He's out there beating up little kids. I'm out there, just crossing over all these little kids on the basketball court.
He's not here. Come on.
Otherwise, colors look great.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
I don't mind
the
that.
black and white of the trees that you drew, though.
Yeah, let me find them. It'll take me a second. John, I showed everybody initially. Can you see this? No, you can't see this, can you? Hold on a second.
I see the CGI trees.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to show the tribute to Jawbreakers that I did.
You think those are AI trees?
No, he just does that. Like he'll sit there and he'll replace. Sometimes he'll put in trees. I'm not saying that my trees were so great, but I did. They're not going to look as good because of that. It's like
Yeah, they're spoiled.
Somebody eating chips in the microphone.
Yeah, what is
Andy's full. Oh, I thought Andy was full.
Greeny's opening up nail polish.
No, it's not. It's paint.
Do you think it's Irene doing that?
Oh, you're painting your nails on the
No, it's someone with who just tried opening a comic book behind the scenes. Who was it? Andy Smith. I saw you reach over there like you're either picking up or putting something down.
Okay, fine.
How can you see you don't have any
What's that,
glasses
Greenie?
on?
Picking up or dropping?
Yeah, wait a second.
I can
That's
see
a good
the large
call.
movements. I just can't read very well.
What are you showing us, Greenie? Is that a shirt? What is that?
It's a jacket. It's the jacket. It's a leather jacket that I'm painting.
Did you suddenly go with like a New York accent? It's a leather jacket.
No, I have a paintbrush in my mouth.
Hey, Rainey, can you do like
She sounds
Rainey-
better with something in her mouth.
Yeah, Rainey, can you do like
Good Lord. Hit that bell, Billy.
Yes, Billy.
Can you do a Doors jacket for me, like Jim Morrison? Could you do that on my denim jacket?
Sure, yeah. I have this is like specifically leather paint. I love doing leather stuff.
How much you charge for that? Like $25?
Yeah, 25.
Jim,
No, I think it'll be
Billy,
a little bit
15.
more. But yeah, I'm painting
$5.
this jacket. I'm gonna have it on the Red Valkyrie auction on Saturday.
Yeah, really,
Billy, 25 is pretty high for child Asian labor. So.
Yeah, it's true. But do you guys remember that in high school? I mean, guys more my age, like you used to have denim jackets on the back. You had like Boston, like they paint the album.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah, you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
oh yeah, I know.
They asked me to do that. They're like, give you $20. I'm like, yeah, go fuck yourself.
Wow.
It'll take me 2 weeks to do that.
No, I can do that. That'll be fun.
Was it Raphael brush, Rini?
Hmm?
That brush, was that Raphael?
No, that was Kolinsky.
Oh, you're
was
still.
a
Yeah, but I mean, but
song.
which brand of? Kolinsky's the sable on the hair, but.
I have no. Yeah, it's Winsor Newton.
Winsor
I like Winsor Newton Kolinsky brushes. Yep, got that
Yeah,
fine
those
tip.
are, if you can still find them, man, those things are amazing.
Oh, this is old. I've been taking care of it.
Yeah, take care of your brush.
Wow.
Yep.
Kyle Ritter just said, I can totally get the John Malin piece done before tomorrow. What a pro, dude.
I knew he could.
Holy crap.
He said, do you want this before the campaign tomorrow? I'm like, yes. He's like, I'd love to color this. Well, okay. And I can't tell him that I like offered it to Jason Wright first because that's going to hurt his feelings.
Don't tell him that.
I won't
Don't
tell him. John, here it is. Here's the finished piece, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Ah, terrifying. Look at that.
Oh, damn. Was that a bunny rabbit down below?
Now, people think it is that Spite. He's kind of a cat monster, but like he's now just a skin suit that's being worn by a Device, who's an old Cyberfrog villain. So Device is now kind of puppeteering Spite, and he's going to be wearing the Spite suit all through Cyberfrog 3. But yeah, man, how fun! like John, like this piece means a lot to me. Like your original Jawbreakers piece means a lot because it just represents the fact that like we could do this. You know, there was some insecurity, there was some doubt, there was a little bit of questioning about whether or not we could make our own comics, and then you come out with this just kick-ass GI Joe superhero piece that just led the way.
Honored, very cool.
Yeah, and that's a great idea for us. Like for a new campaign, you pick do an homage cover, you know, a CG homage cover.
Yeah, where's Shane Davis so I can rub this in his face?
Yeah, where did he go? Did he leave?
He saw it already. He's doing daddy stuff, he said.
Oh, well, so this is going to, hopefully Kyle will have at least some rough colors on this. This is the 24-hour variant cover that's going to be available tomorrow. So it'll be open at noon, and then Wednesday it'll be closed down. So if you want to get this, but I think it's like great for just Independence Day. I mean, it really just, more so than I have another beautiful EJ Moore just Cyberfrog cover where he's holding a flag, and we're going to do that too. But that means something different. Like to me, independence means what John Malin started with Jawbreakers Lost Souls. That one moment to me was like, no, we can do this. You know, we could totally break away from the mainstream and create our own characters. And look how wonderful my characters are. From Rumblebee, Dystopia.
Beautiful. It's it's almost that's perfect. Yeah. That's perfect. The composition's really good.
It really is great.
I mean,
perfect use of negative space.
I think you're all doing your work at DC. Like this stuff is just it's so much, you know, it's on another level.
It is.
I love that, man.
Well, it's because I'm tracing John Malin.
I knew it.
That's what I mean. I can't really. It's like, well, thanks, guys, but yeah, this is John Malin's composition, and the only thing I had to do was jimmy my characters into it. But you know, it really is an exciting piece. Thanks, John. I'm glad you approved.
Malin approved
tomorrow. Yeah,
Malin approved.
Irene, do you remember when Ethan homaged your cover?
No.
Or any of your work?
That's a trick question.
No, I don't, John, because he never did. Oh. Okay. Sorry.
Well, maybe I will one day. You never know.
Yeah, pity.
I wasn't aware this was also a competition, but okay.
Yeah.
Life is a competition, Irene.
Just take the L, Irene. I'm so excited, guys. We got a big week ahead of us. We still have to launch Dale Keown's poster campaign. I think we're pretty close to doing that. That's going to happen this week. I don't want it to be on the same day as Cyberpunk 3.
You know, I can color those other two posters if you want.
Okay, Kelsey wants one of them.
He does? Okay. All right.
Kelsey said, if you have any more Dale Keown work, I would love to do it. So I said, well, we'll see how that goes. I think there are 2 more posters that need to be colored.
Yeah.
People need to see the colored posters. But other than that, like we're pretty much ready to go with that. We just have to figure out 9 total trading cards. That campaign will be good. You don't have to use Kelsey if you don't want to, but Kelsey is definitely excited about coloring.
If he wants to do it, go ahead. You know, I would love for him to do it.
Okay, all right. Zach says that Indiana Jones 5 will gross $1 billion. He really said that. Did he say that recently?
Yeah, he did say that. He said that on his last show, I think. His last video.
Did you see the opening weekend?
I don't
think did the last one even make nearly $1 billion? What is the last one?
I mean, I watch them because they're Indiana Jones. I mean, I have to, you know, being a big fan.
Probably did,
but I'm not going to rush out to, you know.
No, too many negative reviews.
Yeah,
everywhere.
It wasn't exciting, but I'm a big fan.
They say the first 15 minutes is okay.
That's probably that cart chase that they do.
Yeah, like a train thing.
Yeah, but all right. But don't those carts go like 20 miles an hour only?
This was a fast train.
Crystal Skull did 790 million. So,
God,
it was.
And by the way, that was kind of a hit. Like it did get okay reviews, even though like fans hated it. It did okay. Like this movie's kind of like people have a. First of all it is Phoebe Waller-Bridge making fun of Indiana Jones and punching him in the face at the age of 80.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what.
Yeah,
how
because
they
that's what a lot of these women want to do to male heroes. They want to fucking emasculate them. Hey guys, I remember my brother liked this character more than he liked me. I'd like to punch Indiana Jones in the face if I ever got a shot.
It is a little bit like that. It's like,
Why didn't Daddy pay any attention to me?
Yeah,
He was
Danny
like,
always watched this with Johnny.
Daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make $1 billion. I just don't think so.
Probably not. Not this one.
Yeah, not this one. Although I'm so tempted to go see it because I'm such a Harrison Ford fan. Like, I really do want to see him be Indiana Jones again, even at the age of 80, 82, whatever he is. But yeah, I can't look at Phoebe Waller-Bridge's face. I can't. Why? Why do that? Why do that to people? No, I don't understand why Phoebe Waller-Bridge is anywhere. First of all, it's bad enough that she's writing this stuff and they're letting her write and decide the direction of things that she clearly hates that other people like James Bond and Star Wars. It's not bad enough that they're letting her behind the typewriter. They put her in front of the camera, so we have to look at her leering at us like a ghoul. I don't want to look at her face. It's awful. Her face is fucking awful. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. She is a hideous specter of a human being, a ghoul. Ghastly. I would use the word ghastly to describe her visage. I really, really hate her. And I don't know why she's there. I don't know what is compelling Hollywood to force us. It's not that whole thing. Stop trying to make Phoebe Waller-Bridge happen, Hollywood. It isn't going to happen. It isn't going to happen. Nobody would choose to go see Phoebe Waller-Bridge when there are better options. There are better options. And what do you do to my hero? Oh, you divorce him. Okay, so Karen Allen is leaving Harrison Ford in the movie. Oh, even Mutt from Shia LaBeouf is dead. He died in Vietnam in this movie. Spoiler alert, I'm so sorry.
Oh, really? His character?
That was his son, right?
They took everything from him.
Anyway, wasn't he supposed to be this tough guy? Remember they dress him up like Brando and stuff from the Wild One?
Yeah, like a little switchblade.
And he's 130-pound Shia LaBeouf.
The Viet Cong cut off his penis and put it in his mouth.
Oh
my God.
I mean, that is like the worst.
They show it?
Wow.
Oh, that was in Dead Presidents. You ever see that movie, Dead Presidents? They actually did that to Christopher Moltisanti, the guy saying that bigots can't go see, can't watch The Sopranos. Interestingly enough, yeah, they cut his penis off and put it in his mouth in Dead Presidents. I'll have to find a screenshot of that.
Disgusting. Really Who comes up with this trash?
This is Harrison Ford's 70th movie in Hollywood. This Indiana Jones.
Wow.
It's who's 70? What?
Harrison Ford. This is his 70th film. 70 films, and the man's 80.
Why Phoebe Waller-Bridge? Why? How much you're lashing out at society. This is all I wanted to say tonight. Hollywood, you weird reptiles. That woman clearly drinks the blood of infants.
Yes.
She's into spirit cooking. She's into all manner of witchcraft. I'm sure of it. Satanism, paganism. I'm sure she actually has cloven hoofs.
I heard she smells really bad.
She definitely smells bad. She definitely does. And what are you doing? Why are you making us? What kind of satanic ritual is connected to you forcing us to look at Phoebe Waller-Bridge and putting her in all these things? It's really disturbing. Just stop, please. Stop.
She's got Epstein's guest book.
Oh.
That's what I heard. Allegedly. Allegedly. She's got it.
The list.
The list. Allegedly.
Yeah, I know she pegs men. I know she does. She's
I
one
heard
of those women. There's a certain kind of woman that wants to wear like a special implement and give it to men, and I know she's one of those. And it's out of pure hatred. It's not. It's against God for one thing. There's no reason to do that. That's against God. Like, you really think about that. There's no reason to do that. There's no pleasure in it for anyone. There's zero pleasure, except for maybe psychological, for a sick, perverted, sadistic woman. And for the man, what the hell? I mean, what's going on there?
Disgusting.
It is disgusting. Witchcraft, pure witchcraft and evil, diabolical. And I know that she's involved in all that stuff. So please stop making Indiana Jones movies about her. Please stop making Star Wars movies featuring her. Please stop letting her decide that 007 is now a black lesbian. Please. It's all I want for Christmas. I'm a Make-A-Wish kid. Did you see my picture of me with a Philly fanatic?
I did.
No, I didn't see it.
Special needs kid. Oh my God. All right, 200 Watt Studio says Mutt's dead. Indy divorced from Marion. Indy pouring whiskey over his cereal. Indy in his underwear in a small apartment, etc. Yeah, lots of fun. They hate us.
Yeah, why would he end up like that?
They just
He
I
is
mean,
the professor.
Everybody ends
Depressing.
up like that. Look at what happened to Luke Skywalker. He's a
Yeah, that's
miserable
true.
old man.
They hate old men.
Look what
Called the-
happened to
called the
Han
light stick.
Solo. Another fuck up, miserable old guy gets killed. It's like the Lucas team doesn't understand anything but divorce and a sorry ass life.
I heard Phoebe Waller-Bridge pees standing up and won't put the toilet seat down for her husband.
Wow.
I've heard that too.
I totally believe that.
Yeah.
That is shocking. Bob Gable says, EVS, she smells like sulfur. Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
She's a demon. Here's Patrick T again, who's paying me a lot of money to just be rude. He says, having no ideas to replace the bad ones isn't counterintuitive. Great, you dummy. Pardon? I don't know what that even means. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to read these super chats, and then I'm going to dismiss everybody. And I appreciate everybody being here tonight. This is a big night. We tonight, Senryaku was closing out. Tomorrow, Cyber Frog 3, Red Extermination. I can't tell you how excited I am to launch Red Extermination. Thoroughly looking forward to this. I want to put it.
Andrea ready?
Andrew's right. My dad is here. It's going to be great. It's just going to be a big family event. Here's the trailer.
Wow, that's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Dale, thank you for that cover too. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Ethan, what time are you launching?
That reminds me of Nosferatu, though, a little bit. That music, and then how the red just came across and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like a silent film.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're launching at noon tomorrow. So,
Noon tomorrow. Okay.
Noon Eastern time.
We have 12 pages of the book done. 12 out of 48. That's 25%.
Cool.
And I've been
halfway
banging
there.
it out. Well, no, it's a quarter of the way there, but I have been banging out pages and just enjoying myself. And Kyle is getting, as you can see, I just threw that cover at Kyle. He's like, "You need it for tomorrow?" I got Kyle working. I got listen, just if you could just for a minute, just picture him, picture that lad. If you could just see Kyle out there working hard on.
Probably listening to some jams right now.
That's a lot of work.
Tapping his
That
toes.
cover is a lot of work.
Yeah.
He's got to flat the whole thing with the flat colors.
Yeah. He does.
He's a professional. He'll get it done.
He'll pull it all-nighter.
Yeah. Let me see. Big thanks to Deb for making things happen and putting up with everyone like myself. Oh, yeah. And thanks, Billy, for drawing, I guess. Hail she, says Evil One.
Yeah.
Let me see. She's into paganism, says Kevin Splady. Yes, I think so.
That's a good one.
Timothy Fitzgerald says Mike asked to work for Rippa, and Eric says let's talk. Mike Smiller.
No, Mike Barron during his interview.
Oh, okay. We want Mike
Look
Barron
good.
to work there. Snafu says Emo Irene is back.
Emo.
Oh, with the jacket? Or...
I've never known Irene to be emo, but it'd be cool. Wandering CG King Marduk Knight says, "Hail, hey E, hail hosts, hail the chat. Hey Dale, my previous super chat was crucial for the Romani kids. Salutes. The new pieces look great. E, keep AI trees, your trees, lol." Android 33 says, "Nice page, Ethan. Very Keown-esque." Thanks.
That's gonna be a thing now.
Everyone is Keown-esque. We all wish. Stephen De La Vega says, "Backer $7.95 on Shisen Ryaku." Thanks, Billy.
Hey, thank you, buddy.
Wandering CG King Marduk Knight says, "Hail all! Tell the kid to go to school for graphic design in the Balkans. In the Balkans, art school teaches you how Balkans.
Yeah, Balkans.
Right.
Art school teaches you how to be classically trained artists, ceramics, sculpture. You can fall back as an artist in the public sector." Well, that's pretty much what I said. I did write him a note, and I said, "Study graphic design, study animation, and see if you can weasel your way into comics, but it ain't easy."
No.
Urashima Taru says, "Yes, Wallachia, Dracula's home, is in Romania." Urashima Taru says, "Romanian college is cheap and isn't completely woke." 200 Watt Studio says, "Malin mean he was in line for the model's weenus." John, you were in line to see the model's weenus, apparently.
Weenus.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Aaron Lopez showed back up.
Yeah. I had to go to Taco Bell, and there was a long line.
Oh my God.
Christopher says John still makes Faye dress as that nude male model.
Yeah.
Don't Call Me Junior says, "Hey Billy, I bought a She Heiko sketch edition at Garden State Comic Con last weekend. The artwork is absolutely stunning."
I remember that. Thank you, brother, for that. That was a great show. I had so much friggin' fun at that show.
Blaze87 says, "Hey Ethan, I tried sending that fundraiser concerning my nephew in a super chat, but it wouldn't go through. It was a pleasure meeting you, Hunter, Billy, and Graham." Well, nice to have met you too. I don't know. I don't remember what the fundraiser was, Blaze87. Maybe hit me up on Twitter, and I can retweet it out. Billy Tucci says, "Final 7 hours for Shi Senryaku Omnibus. Please pledge, share." And there's the link. Let me see. Hey Dale says,
"Hey Pete."
Patrick T says, "Mormons have an expensive agenda. Superiority chats cut into my fun money."
Oh,
why do you hate Mormons so much? I don't understand and why are you talking to me like I'm a Mormon? You understand that like I am not a Mormon right now. That's kind of not my thing.
Jewish.
Yeah, I'm a Hasidic Jew. All right, Java the Creator says, I'm a Farsi. EFAP now, pie face. Oh, I might. Nice. I might do an EFAP. Darren Wagner says, "What do the Kings think about thought balloons?" That's a good question.
About what?
Thought balloons.
Oh,
Inner monologue.
I'm not a big fan of them.
I love them. I reject them.
Yeah,
I
like
love
thought
them.
balloons.
They're all over Omega Storm. Get ready.
It feels like
36 pages.
Yeah, I use narrative captions.
I like the cap.
That I cheat.
I like thought blocks, like narration blocks. Thought balloons are
That's
really
what we use.
right?
Yeah, I'm the same.
I agree with
Thought
Rainey this time.
balloons are the inner monologue of the character.
Yeah.
And that's what makes them so interesting.
Yep.
You have a lot of that. I think it's overdone in anime. Like in anime and manga, the inner monologue, it just goes on forever. And
I don't mind it because it's something you can't say out loud.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You want to get
Nobody
right.
wants
You want to get right to the heart of the matter. Put a thought balloon up there. I'll tell you.
Yeah, it has to be a decision that you make, though. You have to go either we're going to be able to read, like, how many characters can you read their minds? You know what I mean? And then, like, you've got to be consistent with it throughout. Like, you're always going to be able to read their minds. I can see it in, like, a romance comic. You know what I mean? Like, you want to read her mind.
Oh, those covers are great with that. I like him on covers like that.
And the drawback actually with the narration boxes in replace of thought balloons is that when you're using thought balloons, you can apply that thought balloon to any character that you want without it becoming confusing. Whereas if you're using narration to do that, or caption boxes, you're gonna have to start coming up with clever ways,
like different shape boxes.
Yeah. So in
colored boxes.
Yeah. Not that I would, but you could have different thoughts from different characters all in the same panels without that becoming confusing. They're useful.
Exactly.
It's a tool in the toolbox. We shouldn't throw it away. It's something that we can do that even movies aren't necessarily doing right now.
It's unique to comics.
Inner monologues.
Michael Imperioli has a small piece of deal. Imperioli is just as smart as Moltisanti. That's H is for Heretic and Darren Wagner, both registering their comments about Sopranos. Cryptic Comics says that would be a good Cyberpunk children's book. Bob Gable says EVS, who is better, Shane Davis or John Malin?
No.
At what?
Yeah, that's
raising money. I guess that's me. Yeah.
At basketball. I was talking basketball earlier.
It's hard to say, man. It's a matter of preference. I think both are very skilled artists.
Yeah. Who's a better father? Me, of course.
Shane Davis has his strengths. I think Shane Davis's really ornate backgrounds have always struck me as very
ornate.
Cool. Yeah, very well rendered. Like, and then John's stuff just strikes me on a very visceral level, like Jack Kirby's would, where John's stuff just has such immediate impact.
John draws really good.
Yeah, he's angular.
Yeah, very angular, and I like his faces. I like the way John
they're
draws
angular.
faces.
They got a power.
Yeah. And
so I would say ultimately John is better than Shane.
Yeah, so it sounds like to me.
Because Shane's not here.
I was just saying, now if Shane was here and John wasn't.
No, I mean it is true though. Like, you know, it really depends on what you're looking for. Like, John's stuff does just have immediate impact all the time. I'm always like, whoa, holy shit, where did that come from?
Yeah, like Kirby.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
He's
Patrick
Kirby
T.
of CG.
Wow, yeah, and King Kirby of CG. Yeah.
Oh, that's what people are saying.
Oh, here we go.
King John Malin.
King Kirby of CG. Wow.
Jack King Malin.
Shane thinks I make this stuff up. He says I just say this stuff about myself. It comes from other people, other sources. I just say, hey, isn't that incredible that people would consider me at that level? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
King
love
of comics. Some people have said.
I love all the Comicsgate Kings. Like, I really love all the artists that we have in our circle. But I mean, like, all for different reasons. You know, it's like there's some things that I would want Shane to do better than John. And there, you know, most things I'd get, you know, John to do, but there's some things that I'd get. I think Shane would do better. Shane's Starlight Cats was just really, really great.
Oh,
John came in and did a pinup that was had a lot of impact. Could John have done that whole book? I'm not sure he could have done that whole book. You know, so
yeah, that's pretty good.
Not the way that Shane did. So it's
I would have shot myself. I had to draw another fucking cat.
All right, Patrick T says, just make good comics, dummy. Oh, it's that easy, is it? Darren Wagner says, in the U.S. public schools, police put kids in detention for drawing pictures of guns in their notebook. I mean, this is the thing about, like, you know, just make good comics. Like, first of all, like, 90% of comics are terrible. They're just terrible. Making a good comic is so hard. I just made my first good comic, and it was almost as good as Aaron's Right to God. By the way, Aaron just whipped his out like effortlessly, but I slaved over Wreck Planet. Really, it was like building the pyramids, John. You know, it was fucking. It was a nightmare.
It's hard work.
It is hard work, man. You have to just. It's not something you just do. You have to labor at it all the time. Irene's Fiendish 2 is so good, and you watched her work on that for like a year, and it was just, you know, constant, like, fixing this, fixing that, rethinking things. It's just a really, really good book. It isn't easy, and I think we're doing, you know, maybe our first couple of years in Comicsgate weren't that great. I really think right now, we are on the ball.
I love Rinny's brush textures, like the way you put in all the textures in your rendering and shading. There's nothing else out there like it. I think that's what.
Oh.
That's
Thank you. Now where's the insult?
Oh no, that came from me, not E. Not E.
Okay, I was waiting for it.
Yeah,
I don't. I
a
don't.
woman.
I don't insult Irene. I really don't. I don't have any negative feelings about Irene's work at all. Like, I can make fun of almost everybody, but Irene's stuff is pretty good.
I knew this retarded kid once. I handed him this brush, and wow, I've never seen anything like it either.
Yeah, you handed the brush to an elephant.
Oh, so you do remember our first meeting?
Oh man!
Oh my goodness!
All right, let me see. Why do Mormons? Patrick T.
Have we got Mormon jokes now?
It's not. They're not jokes. They're like he's confronting me with his prejudice about Mormonism.
Why you're taking his money?
I know. Like, thanks for $10, Patrick. I'm not an active Mormon. My dad is. He'd be happy to answer your questions. I'm a Christian. I like Mormonism. I like the Mormons, but I'm not one. So you're barking up the wrong tree here. Why do Mormons sit on committees and approve or disapprove of civil business and restrictions on bars and restaurants? EVS, get what you get. Because they run Salt Lake City, which is basically white people Wakanda. Okay, they're over there like
white Wakanda.
Yeah, it's Mormon land over there. So
Mormons are like the mafia, only friendlier.
That's right. Yes, and let them be. It's okay, man. Salt Lake City's not hurting anyone. The Wee says, let's buy Billy another sink. Buy Shisen Ryaku Omnibus Edition 921. That'd be good. Travis Perrick says the French people should become cyborgs so people can call them cyber frogs. All right, let me see here. Mormons have a penchant for control. That's Patrick T. Be the better pejorative douchebag, EVS, says Patrick T again. Why me? Why do I endure this? Ronan's review says Motor City Comic Con. Oh, we answered that. I would love to go to that. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to. Read this. Flights are booked. Okay, read that.
I might be showing up as a attendant. What would you call it? Not a guest. Someone just
attendee.
Attendee.
They call them
consumer.
punters in England.
If I see you wearing a graveyard shift shirt while I'm there, if you see me, flag me down. But be wearing that shirt, I'll buy you a beer.
Malin has inspired many. Shane could never, says Android 33.
Wow. Incredible.
Wow.
And,
right.
Eric Wimberg says counting down 3, 2. Okay, so that was probably before the show started. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate all the super chats. Well, not all of them, to be honest with you. Most of them. But thank you for being here tonight. I really have to cut the show a little bit short. I like to go 3 hours usually, but I got to get back to work, getting the campaign ready for tomorrow. Fiendish, Irene. What is Fiendish about? What are we doing here?
Yeah, let's make it all about you, Irene.
No, I just want to show off the silver leather jacket.
Jacket.
And you're
I'm having deja vu. I swear we did this 30 minutes ago.
No, hold on. I didn't see it. So that's the jacket. You just got one of those. You just handed that?
Yep. Oh, well, this is, you can get this jacket on my store, but I'm painting this. I'm custom painting this, and I have an auction this Saturday with Red Valkyrie. So I'm going to be selling this. So look out. Be there on Saturday if you want it.
Nice.
Excellent.
It's not done yet, though. It's too big for me. So I ordered a sample. It's too big for me. So I figured, a guy could wear this. But yeah.
Aaron Lepresti, what are you promoting tonight?
I am promoting Wraith of God Blood Hunters. I am like 12 pages from being done. So things are moving along quite nicely. So if you guys haven't backed yet, please consider doing so. It won't be long before that book is on its way to the printer.
Does Shelley get involved? Like, do you read the story to Shelley? Do you talk to her about the story elements? Does she get involved on that level?
No. In fact, I had to talk her into reading the first one, Wraith of God, and it's the first comic book she ever read. And she comes back and she goes, wow, this was really good. And I went, For 30 years, I've been waiting to hear those words. And then my mom read it, my 91-year-old, almost 92-year-old mom, and she goes, "I liked your story."
It's finally going to put your work on the fridge.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she hung it on the
We
fridge.
took the cover and just put a magnet up there on the fridge for it. So.
Yeah.
Andy Smith, what do you got going on?
Hello. Core Draft of Reckoning started page 67 today and actually started inking it today as well. So 67 out of 76. It's cruising along nicely. Shirts will be coming down around the end of July so we can get them off to the printer. So if you want to order the Core Draft shirt or the Bud Root Lilith shirt, go and do that now. And yeah, it's rolling along good. I posted out a pic on the social medias of a panel from the page I'm working on today. So if you follow me, go check it out there. So there you have it.
Let me see. Jimmy Reyes has got, what do you got there, buddy?
A box. Dragon Rage is 2 backers away from reaching 500, and if you go in the all-in tier, your perks will be shipped in a mailer box that has Dragon Rage art all the way around and underneath it, and all your perks will be inside along with that free bookmark. Every backer is going to get a free bookmark, so you get the free David Finch art on the bookmark.
Are you just shipping? Are you putting a label on that box?
Yeah,
it's a shipping box.
Yeah, it's actually a shipping box, so there will be a label on it. It's still, can be a collector box. I'm going to try to put the shipping label underneath. This is actually the bottom, so if you have it on the shelf, it'll still look pretty nice.
That's
or if
cool, man.
I made a spine for it, so if you want to keep all your books in there and put it on your shelf, you can
Are you just taping those closed for shipping then?
That's a really good question. I think I am. Would you suggest? Is there anything else that you guys would suggest, or?
You can get a poly mailer. They're really cheap, and then it'll be also waterproof, and you won't have to put stuff on this nice collector's box.
You know what a poly mailer is? A nice poly bag.
Yeah,
you can get them on. But I don't know how much money you have, Jimmy. So this is a consideration. But you can go to Sticker Mule, and they make poly bags with your logo on them. And you could put that into the poly bag, and then it might get there safer, drier, or whatever. But
we did that for Dragon Rage #1. We had them a poly bag, and we had the Dave Finch art on there. The only thing is, like you said, money wise, right now, if we get more backers and things, more capital, that'd be a great idea. I'd love to do that. But right now, where the campaign is, we're just making it through the printing, shipping costs, and things like that, and all the production for this one.
Jonathan Malin.
Godlike Second Chance launching July 19th. It's like 2 weeks.
Nice. We will be
get on the mailing list, guys.
That's gonna be on my channel. My channel, by the way. I will be launching that. I'm very proud of everybody here. I want to launch.
I just finished my some fine touches. Final touches. Salt Tower. Somebody wants to buy it,
bro.
Whoa! Wow, that's nice. Damn.
Oh my gosh. The DJ.
Wow. What is that for?
That was a Hulk cover.
Oh.
Maestro series.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't Joe Weems? You and Joe Weems did the,
we did some stuff. Well, that's a different one.
Dale, how does somebody get in touch with
you?
How does somebody get in touch with you to buy that?
No, I already have a buyer, I think, but if he falls through, I'll
Oh, okay.
Well, I hope he's selling that for like $30,000.
Dale,
seriously.
Dale, do you still have the cover of Maestro's face, the one you did like Pitt?
No, I sold that one.
Oh, you sold? Man, that's a beautiful cover.
Thank you.
We are going to be launching the Del Keon poster Pitt poster campaign very soon.
Determined to be announced.
We'll get that. All right, everyone. I want to thank you again for being here. You guys are absolutely the best. Really appreciate you very much.
Thank you.
And we will see you again. Right? We'll see you again tomorrow.
Happy 4th of July, America.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July.
Best country in the world.
All right, everybody. Take care.
Bye.